We're
Whoa!
here. We're here.
Yo,
Ladies and gentlemen, season 5.
five of them, guys. Five of them. What's up? Welcome to season five of the Our Thoughts podcast. And as you can see, we've
We're looking a little crispy.
a little crispier, a little clearer in quality, and it is all because of you guys.
Yes.
Now should we just like yeah, hold on, sorry. I'm looking at you on the stream myself, and it's like out of sync, so I'm like
Oh.
kind of all over the place. But yeah, hi guys. Season five is here, and it is all because of you guys. Real quick, we will just want to take a quick second before we get into what season five will kind of be about, what new things we got coming up. We want to thank you guys. Anyone who hit us up with a super chat, basically it's like a donation type feature on YouTube.
Right.
If you hooked us up in any way, whether it's a dollar, we got in like
20
$50
cents.
ones, a
A
hundred,
hundred
yeah,
dollars. Yeah, you
yeah,
guys have
like
been
we've gotten a
very
couple of
generous.
those. Very generous. Yeah, thank you guys. That's where all this came from. So, thank you for our sponsors out there, the Our Thoughts sponsors. That we don't really know how to thank you other than just giving you guys the best possible content we can. So, hope you guys enjoy this next season, man. It's gonna be so great.
Yes, sir.
Um, yeah, wow. Matt, why don't you go ahead and tell these wonderful viewers what exactly we got coming up? What's going to be different about season five?
Yeah. So the main thing with season 5, or which with each season we try to kind of, find what it is that defines that season. Obviously, season 4 we started this live stream. And the season prior, I think uh was, all of like the weekend stuff for the first time, all of that. But with this season, we're kind of stepping into that live stream show even harder this time. And what we mean by that is we're going to kind of shift the channel into mainly this show, which usually, that's what we think it is, but it's kind of like our channel's kind of two things right now. We have our deep dives, we have our pre-recorded videos, and then we have these live streams, which are, dope. Everybody here is like such a, it's a little family and stuff like that. So we're going to
Yeah.
try and emphasize our channel as a live streaming channel first. With that, we're planning on doing 2 highlight videos every week that are cut from the live stream. So, if you ever seen your favorite podcast, H3 Podcasts, TMG, they have those little highlight videos. We're basically doing the same thing, where we'll take these segments that we do, game nights, or we can do, I don't know, when we're just ranting about stuff, or we're just like talking shit. If we're like,
Something we have planned tonight. So,
yeah,
yeah, some special segments out there.
exactly. So we'll kind of take that and we'll cut those up, and there'll be individual videos that we'll have multiple times throughout the week. So hopefully the plan is 2 videos a week, and then every stream on Thursday like usual. And yeah, we'll kind of be shifting into that format a little bit more starting
Yeah.
today. So I'm
Yeah,
excited,
and
clearly the upgrade has allowed us to.
I know. Again, thank you guys. I'll be thanking you guys all throughout the video. But yeah, and also that means that we'll be stepping up each kind of element of our channel. Basically, like our streams will be kind of doing a lot more with it, just because we do want the highlight videos to be pretty entertaining. So we're gonna be stepping up the quality of the show just in general, and then obviously with the deep dive, we will still be doing the deep dives, by the way, just to kind of get
Yes,
ahead of
of
that.
course.
They will be just more occasional, and they'll be very grand. Like we're gonna make those deep dives and those prediction videos that you guys love so much, just bigger and better, and then we'll hop on the stream every Thursday and talk about them. So
Yes, sir.
I think it's just gonna be kind of just make it easier for everyone to understand what it is we do around here, and yeah. Let's see what else is there anything
Speaking
else?
speaking of grand videos, we have a very grand segment that we want to let you guys know is coming up at the end of this month, that you've been waiting on. Cesco, would you like to introduce what we can finally announce?
Yes. So this is a show that you guys have been anticipating. You guys have been asking us for a long time now, and that is the Our Thoughts Awards.
Yes.
It is something that we've done. We've been happy to do every single year, ever since the start of this podcast. We have this would be the 4th annual Our Thoughts Awards, and we already announced the nominations like last year, I think, at some point, like early. It was like our last stream before we went into full weekend mode. But we'll be posting our nominations up on social media, just so you guys can get a quick refresher. But the real announcement is that the Our Thoughts Awards will be happening February 24th. That is 2 streams from now.
2 streams from now.
2 of them. So 2 streams from now, we will be having the Our Thoughts Awards live on stream. You guys show up in your dress to the nines. We will, of course, obviously. And yeah, it's going to be a fun time. Last year was amazing, you know. It
Yes.
definitely, like, prior to the pre-dawn drop, I think it was my favorite stream for sure.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But
That
yeah,
was the first time
yeah,
we streamed it live, so I'm excited to do it again.
yeah. Tell them a little bit about what to expect from the Our Thoughts Awards.
Yeah, so
Considering we kind of have we have some bare bones ideas to do, but we haven't really talked about it. But go ahead and let them know. What do we have in store for these our viewers?
yeah, so we have our usual, list of nominees. We've added a couple new categories as well. We've kept some legacy categories, the ones that you love. But we're also thinking of doing more like personal, like honorable mentions throughout the year. There can only be one winner every time, as we usually say. But we want to do things like talk about our Spotify Wrapped, or our personal new I don't know, tracks that didn't make the cut or something like that. Or fun ones like, I don't know, worst album cover of 2021, best album cover of 2021, something like that. And hopefully get some special guests to show up. But we'll see. Other than that, you'll have to be there to see the show. But yeah, February 20, what'd you say? 24th or 28th?
24th.
24th.
Yeah.
That's the tentative. We'll keep it at that.
Yeah. In 2 weeks. In 2 weeks. Stay tuned. Tune in. And also, one other thing we want to announce. This is another kind of big initiative that will be coming soon to season 5 of the Our Thoughts brand, I guess. We want to start a little, like, a gaming channel, a separate gaming channel where we'll be streaming us just playing PlayStation, Roblox, whatever we feel like playing. Like, it's gonna be like somehow even more chill than our streams. I feel like on here, like it'll just be us chilling. Sometimes like Matt might want to play solo and do like a playthrough of a game. Sometimes I might want to do something. And also we'll be playing together sometimes. It'll just be a nice place for us to just kind of like talk about whatever. Obviously with the show, we have a set list. We have things we like we want to talk about, but the streams will the gaming streams will be just us chilling with you guys, like for real, like just us like shooting the shit. So excited for that as well.
Stay tuned for that. Well, that'll be sometime in the near future, but for now, why don't we talk about some shit that's been going on this week in music. I think everybody's been seeing the headlines with Kanye recently. Even today, bro, he's still going.
Yeah, well, let's talk about that for sure. Definitely interesting stuff. So, if you guys haven't been keeping up with the recent stuff with Kanye and particularly Kim Kardashian, Disney Plus show the Kim Kardashian. I don't know how that happened, by the way. I don't know why.
I thought they were done. What, like
exactly?
Didn't it
retire? Is it new
retire?
episodes, or is it just like they're airing all the old episodes on Disney Plus?
I don't even know, but they're advertising it like a brand new show. And I'm like, this is just keeping up with the Kardashians on Disney Plus, which I'm like, why is it on there? Like,
yeah, why Disney?
Is this a family-friendly version?
Yeah, hell no. There is no way that this is a family version.
Right.
No. It's just interesting that that this is Disney Plus's first like adult content, and they decide to make it keep it. I don't know. Money talks, I guess. But the big thing is that there's been recent happenings between kind of a public conflict. Something that Kanye has given us an insight to is this TikTok conflict between him and Kim. Kim has been letting their daughter, kind of roam around, make TikToks, scroll around, and Ye has a problem with it because of just like the content on there is obviously super disturbing.
The comments too that people will leave, doesn't want to expose to certain things,
Yeah. There's a lot of suggestive stuff up on TikTok. So I don't know. Do you have any thoughts on this? Like, what are
I don't
It's
know.
obviously very nuanced. It's not like,
Yeah.
oh, Ye is right, Kim is right. It's just kind of like, So what do you think about it?
I don't know. It's just crazy that people are like taking sides all like so hard right now. It's kind of like the big thing. It's like, whose side are you on? At least on Twitter, people
Yeah.
are like, oh, Kim's right, oh, Kanye's right. It's just so messy, like, all around. But I will say, I don't think that
Oh, we got our
oh,
first
what's
chat
up?
of
We got
season 5.
oh my god. Yo,
Sneaker double.
that's 100%. That's my dad for sure.
Is that really?
Yeah, bro. I think that's his TikTok username.
Really?
Yeah.
What's up, Papa Magnus?
Let's
Hello,
go.
good to see you. Thank you for the donation.
On the leaderboard. Yeah, bro. But dude, Kanye, I don't know what he's. I don't know, bro. Like, I feel like I do understand what he's saying. Like, he feels like he doesn't have a say in his kid's life, and it's like, that's his kid too. But I feel like they need to. I don't want to hear it. Like, I'm seeing just like awful takes on Twitter.
That's the
Everyone's
big
like,
thing, yeah.
everyone's like, bro, Kanye, races or Kim is pulling the race card on Kanye. I'm like, oh my god, bro. Like, imagine someone saying that about your marriage or like about your divorce. Like,
I know.
it's too much. But now Kanye is going off about even more than just Kim. Like, he went after like Billie Eilish today or like yesterday or something about
Right.
some bullshit with Travis. He screenshotted some kid's comment and he was like, fuck this kid. So he's like just burning he's like scorched earth like the past like 4 days, just like roasting people on his Instagram.
Yeah, in case you guys don't know about that Billie Eilish Kanye thing, Billie had a concert recently and someone, I guess, passed out, and she was like, "Oh, it's like, stop the concert, like, let's get some help over here. Like, I will actually make sure my audience is good before I continue the show." Like, kind of throwing shade at Travis Scott, and then Ye put out a post today. He was like, "Oh, I'm performing at Coachella with Travis Scott and Billie Eilish. I want you to formally apologize to Travis Scott and the team, and the families that lost people at Astroworld. This is some bullshit or whatever." He said some stuff saying basically like an ultimatum, like, something about Coachella. They're both performing at Coachella, by the way.
Yeah.
And just like, before you perform, you better apologize. I don't know.
They're gonna
it's
fight.
very interesting. Again, yeah. A versus live on stage.
Billie
Ye
Eilish
Eilish.
versus Kanye. That'd be crazy.
Oh my god, yeah, she plays bad guy against like Heartless or something, or I don't even, or Flashing Lights. I don't know what that would look like, but yeah, yeah. What was the thing about the kid? I didn't hear about that. What was the kid commenting about?
Oh, he was like, it was like a really messed up comment. They're like, oh, Kanye's off his meds. We about to get Donda 2 about to be crazy. And he's like,
yeah,
this is not okay. How dare, like, he just roasted him in the caption where he's like, this is the problem with all of you guys. I don't know. I was like, I would hate to be him, bro.
About.
It was like some 15-year-old kid.
Yeah, that's lame. That's literally what we talk about in the when we talk about the Savior Tears music video, about how like people are just kind of, oh, like, this person's going to rehab, great album's coming soon, like legendary album, that's lame. But I'm glad that that's the thing, is like, this sucks. Like, I hope Ye is doing all right, like, mentally, but I appreciate that. But this is something that he does regardless of how his mental state is I love that he'll just call out any bullshit, or he's very transparent. Obviously,
he tells the truth.
It's been a bit much. It's been a bit much lately. It's going into Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith level right now, where we're just learning very obscure, very personal things.
Very personal thoughts of that they have of each other. And I'm like, I don't need to know. I don't really care at this point. Y'all need to figure it out.
Yeah.
Not on the timeline though.
Yeah. Here we have a comment from Stephen Webb. He asked us real quick. We'll get to a little weekend section later, but he wants to ask us, what's the best song to y'all on Dawn FM? I think just like at the moment, like in this moment, you don't have to lock it in forever. Okay. But what is in your head the best song on off After Hours, off Dawn FM?
Dude, that's so hard, because the other day, like, I've been trying to be sparing with my listening to Dawn FM. You know, compared to
Yeah.
After Hours, I was just like, it was only After Hours all day, every day, cause you know I was just down bad, and like we needed the music. And but you know with Dawn FM, you know I have time. I'm trying to explore the music, but I don't want to spoil. But I listened to it yesterday or day before, and I'm like, damn, I know like all of the words of these songs already. Like it's kind of crazy. I
Yeah.
feel like I tried to not listen to it as much, but I'm like, damn, okay, I must have listened to it way more than I thought. And I think my favorite song right now, at least to like sing along to, is Here We Go Again. Like
Yes.
all like his every bar, I know every bar on that song. But I also love Don't Break My Heart, and then Is There Someone Else? I think those are my top three.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I could go top 3, but yeah, that's a really great list. That's like the definitive list right
Yeah.
there. For me, I'd probably go, my favorite one as of right now is Out of Time, just
Ooh.
because of how singable it is and how just like
that one too, bro. Damn.
yeah, it's like you sing it once like out loud and it's stuck in your head for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
You know, a little like thing I noticed about myself listening to this album is, and I'd love to get the chat's opinion on this. I'd love to get Matt's opinion on this.
Okay.
I forgot that the camera's here. I'd love to get your
Your
thoughts.
opinion.
Yes, and I'd love to get
your thoughts and your thoughts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, it's some adjusting, you know. But how Dawn FM kind of loops. So I find myself having different entry points into the loop, just because I
Oh.
listened to the album so many times that I kind of know from beginning to end what it is. So
Yeah.
I sometimes have these different entry points that I feel like whatever the mood is, whatever mood I'm in. And for me, the entry point into the album that I personally find myself doing a lot is Tale by Quincy into Out of Time, and then from there on I just kind of loop the album from then on. Do you have like a point of the album where you usually come in on, or like if you don't want to
Yeah.
necessarily listen in to
The whole thing.
the first track?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I really like going through. Oh, thank you, D Mine, for the $9.99.
Oh man.
What did he say? You are now listening to Don. Yes, I have been listening to Dawn FM. As much as I try not to spoil it, but I just can't help myself. But
Yeah.
I like to come in because I love the transition. It's mainly if I want to hear a specific transition.
Yeah.
But I love coming in. Let me make sure I'm getting the order of songs right.
And also, let us know if you guys have like a point in the album that not that you skip to, but that you start your loop on.
Oh, honestly, I start my loop on Here We Go Again, and then I just go down because I go Best Friends, and then Is There Someone Else, and then you just honestly keep going. Or I'll go from Best Friends down because I love the transition from Best Friends to Is There Someone Else, and it's just like so satisfying. Then I'm like, might as well just loop it and keep playing.
Yeah. Is there someone? Yeah, because Best Friends and Is There Someone Else, and then Is There Someone Else? Starry Eyes is basically like one song right there.
Yeah,
That's like the late night vibe, starting from Here We Go Again. So
that's the late night vibe. Yeah.
definitely get with that. I can definitely get with that. Yeah, let us know. Hold on, let's see. Do we have anyone in the chat? Let us know. They got the whole thing. I mean, obviously, starting from Dawn FM.
Yep.
Best Friend. Yeah.
Bro, I want to talk about this. We skipped over this with Kanye, but I want to bring I want to bring it back real quick. The Donda 2 secret listening party though.
Man.
Can we hold on? Y'all have been. I hope you guys have been seeing this photo.
Yeah, one of the coldest photos of all time.
Crazy.
Yeah. So
With,
basically, you guys don't know.
Young Lean.
Young Lean.
I hope y'all know about Young Lean. But
I don't, so don't feel left out.
Oh, okay.
We got Baby Keem in there, Travis Scott, Drake. Apparently there was like a listening party to whatever this Donda 2 album is that's coming out 2/22. And I don't know. Do you think that was maybe a sign of things to come with like features and all that? Because if we're looking at Donda 1, it was all features,
right?
And like there's a rare Kanye solo track on there, but it mainly felt like him curating like a playlist full of what he would like to see what artists he'd like to see on what songs, and then he would like drop a verse or do a chorus as well. Yeah, what do you think? Are we getting a Drake feature on this next album?
Ooh, I honestly wouldn't be too surprised if we did, because I mean, after their concert here in LA, the Larry Hoover, I feel like they're kind of on pretty good terms now.
Yeah.
And I hope they're friends enough to maybe make a song together. We'll see, but I mean,
Good
what
question, yeah.
what I'm thinking, yeah, it's like, how is he gonna make Donda 2 better than Donda 1? You know, like, is he gonna do the playlist thing? Is he gonna make it more like curated, or like condensed track list or whatever? But if the people who showed up in this photo are like potential features, then I don't know, bro. If Young Lean is on the album,
Is Young Lean
I,
good? Or are you saying that ironically? I don't know. I really
it's
can't
like
tell.
it's like Young Lean is like, he's kind of an icon, but like he is good. He's a very specific sound. You definitely have to warm up to his voice. But
Okay.
all of the rappers, even in that photo, Baby Keem, Travis Scott, have all mentioned Young Lean to being like an inspiration for them, or like someone who's influenced at least the flow or like lyricism or something like that. And so he's like, in a weird way, woven into like hip hop, like influence the past, I don't know, 5 or 6 years. But I definitely think everyone else makes better music than him. But it's just funny that he was there.
Damn, yeah, maybe Kanye sees the vision. Maybe he's about to do
Dude, yeah.
what he did for what Tyler did for like NBA YoungBoy, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
He'll
We'll see.
revive him.
Maybe feature of the year 2022.
Right.
We'll see. But yeah, this is just very interesting that he's getting all these, and also the fact that the album is, I guess, done, or you know, along the way that they're able to have a listening party is,
Yeah, he might
kind of a
actually
big,
deliver when he say he will.
yeah, which is like, let's not get too hyped for that. Like, very much, like, expect that he's not gonna drop it on 222 when he says, like, just because he's
Yeah.
had a terrible track record of with release dates, so he might even scrap the whole album altogether like he did last time. So,
I
who
swear to
knows?
God.
We'll see. I don't know. Is there anything else you wanted to discuss with this Down to Two listening party?
No, I guess we'll just see what it's looking like. I feel like we haven't gotten that many leaks. I feel like there's only been like 1 or 2 videos going around, so pretty much in the
Yeah.
dark. But I don't know. We'll see
Yeah.
if we even get it at like this month.
I know. One thing we will be getting though tonight is a new single from Fabio Foreign, obviously from Off the Grid. Off the
Yeah.
Grid. He's dropping a new single. I think it's called like City of Gods or something. It'll be featuring Ye and Alicia Keys tonight.
Oh.
So keep an eye out for that. And we'll talk about another single that might be potentially, hopefully, dear God, praying that it drops tonight. But as for right now, let's discuss another artist, someone who's linked to Kanye, someone who's signed to Kanye, someone who did drop a single, Pusha T,
Yes, sir.
produced by Ye, and
Yeah.
it's called Diet Coke. So, yeah, what'd you think about this track? His first single off of his upcoming album.
I thought it was cool. The music video was cool. Him and Ye just like doing their. It reminded me of like the Good Music days when they would just be. It would just be all the Def Jam the Def Jam rappers or the Good Music rappers like just in a room. I'm thinking of like Mercy or whatever
Yeah.
those
That
music
whole
video days.
Cruel Summer album, I think.
Yeah.
It's called. Yeah.
The song I thought was cool. I felt like, when I listened to that track, I kind of went through Pusha T's discography again, and I started listening to like Daytona, and like Daytona has a very specific sound, and like it's very
hard, man.
Yeah, just like
It's just
rugged,
crazy.
like
Abrupt, disruptive.
that album just feels rusty, just like feels like it's got some musk on it.
Yeah.
But this one, it felt more along the lines of like Kanye's last single with The Game, Easy. And so I'm like, and that I wasn't that big of a fan of that track, honestly. The hook is kind of annoying, and I felt like it was not that interesting. I'm kind of thinking the same, at least right now, for this single. I thought he was going to lead with something a lot stronger, at least conceptually. But, we'll see. We haven't even heard anything from that album besides this track. But yeah, I don't know. Well, it was okay to me.
Yeah, I definitely. It's not mid. I think it's better than mid. Like the quality is good. It's
Yeah, it's
enough
like a
to not
hard
call it
song,
perfect.
but you know.
Yeah, it's good. It's okay. It's solid. I don't think it was. Honestly, I prefer for the lead single to have give me this reaction as opposed to, it being like, oh my God, this is the greatest song ever, and then
Right.
I show up to the album and it's like the best song on there. So I prefer
I
to
hope
have this
not.
feeling uh, of like it's a solid song, solid record to start us off, introduce us to,
Hmm.
what the vibe of the album is gonna be, and then we'll get like the standout, if type records,
Exactly.
Santeria, like that stuff. Hopefully on the album, hopefully there'll be some hard stuff on there. So yeah, I don't know. Here, let me look through the chat here before we get into this next topic.
For
That
sure.
I love coming in at the second track. Oh yeah, this is about like what loop you want to start on or whatever, what starting point for your loop. How do I make you love me? That transition to take my breath. That's a solid one. Yeah.
Fire.
That's good. Yeah, I find myself depending on like if I feel like skipping like that disco section. I think that's why like Tale by Quincy is like my kind of favorite
Mm.
because it kind of skips straight to like the sentimental,
The sad stuff.
sad boy stuff that
Damn,
I
bro.
like.
That's an intense note to start on.
I know, starting off with oh my mom was
I
dragged
know,
away
like
to
goddamn.
a mental institution. Yeah, what an intro.
Yeah.
Uh, let's see. Yeah. D mine. Yeah, he is taking over. You got 3 out of the 4
Bro,
spots.
this
Yeah,
leaderboard.
chat.
Somebody go
Yeah.
challenge him. It's only
I know.
D mine and my dad.
That's so funny. 88 keys on production. That's sick. Yeah. Cool. All right. So let's get into this topic that could make or break my heart, man.
It's gonna make me
I
cry, bro.
really don't know if I'm ready for this. Um, Actually, why don't you intro this? Because you have the you've had some traumatic experiences regarding Kendrick
Yeah.
singles
Yeah.
on the stream. So go ahead.
Um
Let them know.
well, if you guys follow rap or those other, new music news pages, they've been saying that it's rumored Kendrick Lamar will be dropping a single tonight. And this kind of lined up with that theory I had a couple streams ago about how, oh, maybe he might use this, Super Bowl momentum to kind of use as his rollout for whatever his next album will be. That is looking like to be like kind of a feasible rumor because people have been saying all over the internet that Kendrick is dropping tonight a single, which is like, bro, I swear to God, if people have been fucking with me, if the leaks are wrong, if he's like diverting us or something, I'm actually gonna be upset. But okay, there's like some evidence. I'll bring it up,
I don't
bruh.
know if I can do this anymore, man. If he doesn't drop, this might be the end of me. This might
Bro. Okay,
we
so
our next stream might just
yeah.
you might just cut to us and we're just crying like straight up.
Okay,
Anyways.
well, here's Kendrick apparently out and about. There he is in the studio recording something.
Mm.
This was posted all over the internet. I saw him in the studio again. Same thing. I don't know. It's possible. It's possible that it would make sense to use that the Super Bowl to kind of get people hype about it. But
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see tonight, I guess. But I hope
Yeah,
something actually happens.
it'd be pretty smart. I mean, like we talk about the weekend and how he hit the Super Bowl instead of the Grammys just because to hit like the global stage or nationwide stage and not just
Right.
people that are not just interested in music. So maybe like he performs that new song and they're curious like, "Ooh, this is a cool
Right.
record. Let me check this Kendrick Lamar fellow." And they see on his discography a new single just dropped
Yeah.
and it's so the sickest song we've ever heard or doesn't exist. I don't even know,
It would
man.
make
I'm just
sense.
in
It would make
I'm in a
sense.
state of denial until I see it on my phone.
Yeah.
Literally, like he is my Kanye, like how Cardi to some people, I guess, where
Yeah.
they just haven't dropped for so long, where you're like, I just don't believe it. Like I'm never gonna believe these announcements of like, oh, he's dropping tonight, he's dropping tonight. Like it's gotta be. I have to be on my third playback of it, to be like, okay, it's here. Wow.
Wow. Thank you, Thank you, Kendrick.
Yeah. Thank you, Kenny.
Yeah. We'll
I don't,
see. I'm excited for the performance though tonight, this weekend, for the
wow.
Super Bowl,
Yeah.
to see how that even comes together.
It's like six of the most, like
Yeah,
six like headlining acts all kind
all
of
in
meshing
one.
together.
Yeah, in
That's
like
gonna be
what,
crazy.
12 minutes or something. I don't know how long the
Yeah,
halftime show can be.
I don't even know. I would guess like they have to extend that thing, right? Because there's no way. Because 12 minutes between six acts, that's like 2 minutes
Bruh,
each.
I don't know.
There's no way
They're
you're
both.
gonna.
They're all gonna get one bar.
Yeah, all you're gonna get is just like every single fan base of every single artist pissed off that their favorite artist didn't get enough screen time. So
Right.
we'll see how that goes. I don't know. It's gonna have to be like a whole 30-minute thing. But hey, if it drops, follow us on social media at Our Thoughts Podcast on Instagram, at Our Thoughts _ pod on Twitter. We still got our names down here on social media on Twitter. Cheslito, Matt Mags. Sorry,
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
Matt Mags. Um,
Give you our thoughts if anything happens tonight.
any live reactions, stuff like that. But yeah, I think that's enough news stuff for this week. Let's get into this new this article that we found. Basically, if
Yes.
you guys don't know, Complex, they do this kind of running list every year where they just put whoever is like the greatest rapper alive for that year, and they just kind of keep a running list. So we were thinking, why not just kind of go through maybe the last decade or two and see, the greatest rappers alive for each year and just kind of react to them,
Right.
chill, take a look, and yeah, we'll just see how it looks. See if
Yeah.
there's any outrageous picks.
Yeah. Complex is always a little bold with their picks when it comes to these lists.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see who they think is the best rapper alive for each year.
Yeah, almost
But
as much as almost as bad as Pitchfork, but not quite. Cesco's about to cry. I will cry. Like if this single does not drop, I know we're probably not gonna be streaming, but just know that
we're
tears are
crying.
being shed
Yeah.
if it reaches like midnight and it's not here. So
I swear to God. Okay.
yeah.
Let's see it. All
So
right. Since 1979. So this is like when rap was first getting started.
yeah. So I don't know. What point do we want to start? Do we want to start 2010s? Do we want to start?
Let's go. Yeah. Let's go at least within the 2010s.
Yeah,
Because
just
these are
yeah,
all. I
these are
can't
deep
say
cuts,
deep
like
cuts.
super deep cuts. So
Okay, I mean, of course, you have like LL Cool J on there, but it's like when rap was like going downstairs and doing my chores. It's just like when they when it wasn't
these
even.
are the breaks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Ice Cube 1990. That's probably from NWA.
Hey, Ice Cube, man, I watched back Straight Outta Compton recently.
Oh, really?
Just to, like get, cause I wanted to get that No Vaseline scene for the Here We Go Again segment of
Oh,
the Don Deep Dive, and I was like, damn, I forgot how good the scene was. Let me rewatch the movie, and sure enough, like that shit was incredible. Like I
damn.
really love that movie.
Notorious
Notorious
B.I.G.
B.I.G.
2 years, 95 and 97. Damn,
Wow,
iconic.
solid. It's a
Okay,
good pick. Good pick.
DMX 98,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
99.
Cool.
Jay-Z, a
Oh, we're gonna get like a solid run here, I think, of Jay-Z
yeah.
picks,
Okay.
because I'm sure this is like when Reasonable Doubt, Eminem, yeah,
Eminem
of course.
2000. All right, yeah, like 8 Mile. Those days. Jay Z again. Oh, you're calling it 2001.
Here
Jay
we go.
Z for what? The Blueprint. Okay, yeah.
Blueprint. Okay, yeah. Volume 2
Volume
for sure about
two.
to be,
Yeah.
what is it? 2002, I
Oh,
guess, or 3?
2002 Eminem
Wow.
again, back to back.
Wow, so it's Eminem
Damn.
and Jay-Z right now going back and forth. I
Yeah.
like it. Okay, for the 2000s. Let's see what's 2003. Is it Jay-Z again? 50 Cent. Yes. Okay. That's
Okay.
solid.
Is that
Get
solid?
rich or
Okay. Yeah.
Get rich or die trying. Is that what
Yeah. That's what they say is like the main reason.
Yeah.
Duh. Number one hit with In the Club. 21 Questions. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Did you hear that apparently like the songs that are big hits off of that album, like Many Men and yeah, In the Club were all like passed down from other rappers, like they're just leftover beats. Like
Really?
Many Men was originally like a Nas song and he just took it and it made it like one of the biggest hits. Obviously Pop Smoke did like
Oh
a
shit.
sample of it.
You're
So
right.
I mean, yeah, 50 Cent for sure. Obviously he's kind of a bullshit artist now. Like so, but
They stuck
whatever.
his ass in 2003. I think that's when he was
He,
relevant. I guess.
Solid, solid. Bro, you skipped Tupac. Yeah, we didn't mention him, but yeah, he's there. 1996, I believe. One of the
96.
greatest. West
Yeah.
Coast legend. Amazing, yeah. One of the goats, absolutely. Ti. Oh, let's
2004.
break some news. Hold on, let's break some news. So, Matt, why don't you go ahead and break some Our Thoughts exclusive news here? We had
Yes.
some on the field
Heard
reporting
it here
today.
first, bro.
Yeah.
I should be selling this story to TMZ or something, but
Yeah.
Ti showed up to my. I work at a comedy club. I won't say which one, but I work at a comedy club here in Hollywood. And Ti showed up not only to like watch the show, but to do stand up. And he did stand up for about like 20 minutes, like a really long set. And he was like, they introduced him. They're like, this next comic, special guest. He's only been doing comedy for 3 days. And I'm like, okay, like, who is? Why is this guy special if he like doesn't know what he's doing? And so all of a sudden Ti walks on a stage and he was like, yeah, you're probably like not expecting me, and like everyone was going crazy. But he said like, yeah, like this comedy thing, right now I'm working on my last album, and he's gonna start pursuing comedy after music, which is, I've never heard that career, trajectory
Yeah.
ever. So he might be the first one to do it. I mean, he was funny. He was cool. I thought he was funny.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
he's charismatic.
yeah. I mean, if you watch like Rhythm and Flow, he's pretty like iconic on that show, and he has some funny comics or comments. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, I was like, oh shit, last album, and we'll see.
Wow.
But I've never
Here
heard a
we go.
rapper doing
Breaking
that.
news. Breaking news. Alleged sex trafficker Ti
Oh,
will be dropping out of music to do stand-up comedy afterwards. So,
damn,
there we go. Good
that's
stuff.
crazy. Damn, a
Headline.
what a headline, bro. Also, if you look on, Cesco knows my work, but if you look on their Instagram, because Ti was there, he brought a bunch of his buddies, and apparently Usher was also in the house. He was upstairs while I
Mm.
was downstairs. Someone took a photo with him, and I'm like, wait a minute, that looks like that's on my work. So I don't know if Ti's gonna be around. Maybe he'll bring some more. Maybe he'll bring like D Smoke or something through.
Oh yeah, D Smoke. Yeah,
Yeah.
get him. Hey man, let's get him on the stream now.
Hey, yo, Ti, you heard our Thoughts podcast?
Yeah. Come on, man. You see us? After hours deep dive.
Right.
You
Have
may
you
know
heard
it.
of us? Yeah.
You may know me from my previous work.
Right.
No.
All right.
But yeah,
Let's
there you
see.
go. Ti, some breaking news on Ti in case anyone's fiending for some Ti news.
Right.
Jeezy, 2005. Okay. I haven't heard this album, but whatever album he came out with
That's
in
kind of an
2005.
interesting cut.
Yeah.
Oh, he's. Oh, okay. He starred on a Gucci Mane track, and all of a sudden, I guess he was big in 2005. Um,
Mm.
I was probably like 4 years old, so don't really recall Jeezy.
Yeah, me neither. No.
Okay, 2006, Lil Wayne. That makes sense because
Yeah.
I think that's when the Carter 2 came out.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
Carter 2 is legendary. Volume 3's. Oh, we got another super chat
Do
from
we?
D Mind. Our Thoughts channel is about to be in the news. Hey man.
Hey,
The news
we
for
have the
sure had us.
outlets.
Yeah, we have sources everywhere. So stay tuned for who knows what we're gonna break. But yeah, Lil Wayne, 2006, solid. And then here we go into the
2007,
Kanye
Kanye
era.
West. I think this is his. Yes, this is beats 50 Cent in the highly publicized sales battle. Yeah, I remember this when
Wow.
he challenged 50 Cent to a first weekend or what is it, like whatever had the most sales in the first week or something like that.
Man.
And he won, which kind of just changed the trajectory of rap, or just the type of rap that was popular. 50
I mean,
Cent being the gangster rap, legacy that was kind of like challenged in this year.
yeah, look at all the greatest rappers alive so far. It's all like that ilk of rap or
Yeah.
that, genre of rap. Now and then I guarantee you as we get through this list, it's going to be like, rappers that don't normally talk about, that gangster side, coke, drugs, and all that stuff. It's
Right.
gonna be more, yeah. So we'll see. We'll see as this list goes on here. But yeah, Kanye West, 2007, of course.
That was his album Graduation. That's what it was for sure. Lil Wayne again in 2008.
Carter 3, I think.
I think so. Yeah. Damn. Just shook up the world every time he dropped another Carter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mrs. Officer, obviously a great song. I think Lollipop. I think that was Lollipop era.
I think
Whew,
so.
that's
Damn.
an era right there.
Yeah. A Millie.
A milli, go milli.
Classic.
Everyone had to drop a 16 on that,
Right.
no matter what. Jay-Z again.
In '09.
That Blueprint 3?
Blueprint Part 3. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Damn. Jay-Z's on here, I think, like 3, maybe 4 times, depending on how it goes for the rest of the list. But I feel like he might be the
Yeah,
one
yeah.
who's on here the most. Let's see. Oh, Kanye again, 2010. His
This is
comeback.
Heartbreaks, 808s and Heartbreak?
No,
Or no,
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
duh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Jesus. Man, that was like a moment right there because obviously when you talk about my Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, you also get the Taylor Swift stuff.
Right.
You get the whole moving to Hawaii and crafting the album, inviting people over. So obviously, yeah. When you talk about rappers, you talk about eras, 2010 has to go to Kanye West for sure.
That one makes sense to me. 2011 Drake. Okay, yes. This is the Take Care days. Or yeah,
Yes.
this is basically some people say like Drake's golden years.
Mm.
I don't know. What do you think about
I
that?
could see that. I could see that. I think that especially when you talk about what he is now,
Yeah.
where he's like this R&B rap hybrid artist. 2011 Take Care was like the first time where he really like owned it. So, yeah, I can get with that with Take Care being honestly, I might agree that that would be his like peak maybe musically.
Damn. That was like right when he started off.
Yeah.
It just went downhill from there, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he had so far, or I guess he kind of like he middled. He kind of just stayed making the
Yeah.
quality of music he did with like Nothing Was the Same. If you're reading this too late, but
Yeah.
then obviously like once we get to Views, it dips down a little
Yeah.
bit, then and then and then and then and then and then. So yeah,
And
I
then
don't
way
know.
too
What would you
sexy.
consider? What would you consider to be like the pinnacle of Drake's
I think
career so
I
far?
think he peaked for sure at If You're Reading This Is You're Too Late.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
that was
that's
his
right.
last good album. I
Yeah.
mean, Views, it's like very loose. How I feel about Views, like it was like the last album I feel like I could listen to by Drake and respect as
Mm.
as an album. But no, I will always go back to If You're Reading This Is Too Late, and he was kind of at a peak there because he dropped that. It was like a surprise album, and it blew up immediately and became one of his most iconic albums and some of his hardest songs. And I just wish he would go back to his like that era of just like rapping, because this like hybrid weird, I don't know, corny bars, corny Drake era that we're in right
Like
now.
ironic, very ironic, trying to be
Yeah,
cringy type thing.
but
Yeah.
it's like he's trying to be self-aware, but like he's really not, or like I don't know, he's just
It's not being tastefully done.
yeah.
He's just kind of like being stupidly cringy. Like way
Yeah,
too sexy is kind of weird. It kind of tiptoes that line of like kind of genius, but also
like
very
kind
cringe.
of dumb as hell. Yeah.
Yeah, but then like you got like girls want girls
Yeah,
and like all that stuff, and then later on in that album you got like where he goes back into his like tough guy like knife talk type thing. It's like you can't do that,
pick a
man. You
lane. Yeah,
can't,
no,
yeah, yeah,
we
yeah.
can't be like, I've lost respect at that point. But I will say, if reading this is too late, my favorite Drake album for sure.
Yeah. Also, Christian, thank you for coming through. We actually have something for you coming up.
Oh,
Uh, season 5 is basically just like we like kind of dividing whenever we upgrade the podcast or like whenever we feel like changing something like the aesthetic and all that. We just divide it into seasons the same way that
yep.
artists kind of do album eras. We like having different seasons and you can see like if you look through our playlists on our YouTube channel, like season 2 is like super how do you want to call it? Like do it yourself,
what
homemade.
what even is in season 2? I feel like it's like
It's
5
like
videos.
yeah, it's like 5 videos. Like you can definitely see the progression of
Yeah,
quality. And then here we are today. So season 5 is kind of like this is kind of like we want to really just like ball out and make this show like a show. So yeah,
yeah.
that's what season 5 is going to be. We're going to have a lot of cool stuff. Stay tuned, all that stuff. But yeah, 2011 or sorry, did you have anything you wanted to add to that?
No, I really want to see who's chosen for 2012.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Let's
Let's
do
do it.
it. Drake again. Damn, bro.
What is this for?
Oh my god.
Is this for Nothing Was the Same,
Uh,
I guess?
2011's Take Care, and
Again?
then even they gave him 2012 just from his singles. Take Care,
What?
the motto.
I mean, those
Uh,
are classic songs, but to give Best Rapper Alive for a whole year just because of Interesting.
Honorable mentions. Oh my, what? They say honorable mentions Kendrick Lamar.
Wow, that's is that that's not Good Kid, Mad City days, right?
No,
That can't
this
be.
is right before, I think.
Okay, so like
Um,
Section 80, I guess.
okay, I guess that makes sense. I guess Drake was kind of still the main rapper.
Okay.
Um, but still, I feel like ASAP Rocky though. Like, what about like Long Live
ASAP
ASAP? You
Rocky.
know, like that. I feel like that's got
Yeah.
to be around this era. I don't know. Double like back to back Drake, bro. I don't know about that.
I get it. I mean, I get it. If we want to try to talk about like, oh, the Drake era, just like how we were talking about the Kanye era, the Jay-Z era,
Yeah,
Drake did rule a good amount of the 2010s. So I guess if
Drake. Oh
we're
my
giving him
god.
that, then sure. Let's go to 2013, man. Let's go for it.
Here we go. Kendrick Lamar. There. This is. Wait, Kendrick. Okay, so Good Kid, Mad City came out in 2012. Okay, it says here. So they didn't give. They're hella weird, bro. They're like, this is honorable mention Kendrick Lamar right before he dropped Good Kid, Mad City. But I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
that dropped in 2012. So
I don't
whatever.
know what that deal is, man. This is a complex.
They
Obviously,
simping for
again,
Drake.
we love one thing you will love. You will come to see. You will see that we love doing is shitting on publications for their stupid ass opinions when they try to play
Yeah.
politics and try to stuff. And right now, they're definitely playing politics and trying to get
Okay, this
Drake
is
as many.
yeah. No, this is the best. The best thing about this is they say 2013 Kendrick Lamar, and then and then they say honorable mention Drake. So I'm like, please, can we make a choice? Oh no.
Stop with the Drake.
Oh, are you there? Are you
Also,
there?
have I been glitching out? Have I
You
been
glitched for
glitching
a
out?
second. You
Hello?
glitched for a second. I think you're back though.
Oh my God. All
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Good. Thank God.
Ooh.
Hello? Can you see me?
Yeah,
Leave some thumbs up in the chats for
bro.
me if I'm doing better now.
We almost lost you.
Wow. I know you like went blank for a second. I was like, oh no, is there another blackout?
I
I
know.
don't think I'll be able to recover from
Did
this
you tell
one.
them last time,
But
or that one time you like really crapped out? It was because your whole street went black, or like the whole grid went out
let's do
in the
that.
middle of
Okay,
a
yeah.
stream.
So yeah, a little side note here from what we're doing. If you guys remember our Dawn FM first reaction stream, so basically the first stream right after Dawn FM came out, there was a moment where my lights went out, I blacked out for a second, and you just didn't see me. Matt kind of held down the stream, and then and then I popped back in. The lights are still off, and that's because my whole street, my whole neighborhood, my whole city actually, like
Bruh.
the town I'm in, literally hit a blackout like crazy. Like I'm on that Nextdoor app where basically people in your neighborhood can post like, oh,
Yeah.
is that gunshots or fireworks? That's what, in
Bruh.
my neighborhood. That's what we get all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like, yo, is anyone else's electricity came out,
Oh
go
my
out, or all that
gosh.
stuff? Sure enough. So I just connected to my hotspot on my phone, and I was literally streaming, like from my laptop, connected to my phone for the hotspot in order to talk to you guys.
It was
So it was
rough.
just all super ratchet, super like it was crazy. It was a wild time. So if you want to go back to that stream, I
I don't
can't
even
tell you
remember.
like what timestamp it is, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's like our Dawn FM first reaction stream and
Oh,
see that
that's
all
right.
happen.
Yeah, yeah,
There
yeah.
you go. There you go. A little behind the scenes for you there, but yeah,
That's
we try
okay.
to make it work here at the Our Thoughts podcast, man. We try
As
we
much
do
as
our
we
best.
can, yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
So,
let's see.
yeah.
Let's see who they got for 2014.
Yeah, also thank you guys for the thumbs up. Appreciate it.
Oh, we got
2014
our
Nicki
girl,
Minaj.
Nicki Minaj. You
Is
know,
this pink?
this is yeah, the pink print. I
Yes.
definitely agree, but like,
Cocktail Show was good. We're
yeah,
doing all right.
it's
We're just
interesting.
going through the greatest rappers alive of
Yes.
2010. Right?
Um,
But yeah, Nicki Minaj, what do you think?
this era was interesting for Nicki because I remember when she first like was on the scene and everybody was kind of paying attention to her. She wasn't really getting much respect as a rapper. You know, people thought she was kind of like weird or like really out there or kind of like annoying, and you know, being a female rapper that comes with its, you know, stereotypes in the hip hop
Yeah.
community. But with Pink Print, I think she kind of like cemented herself as a legitimate rapper because she was just outselling like everyone, and especially with this
Yes.
album. and then she kind of dominated rap for a little while. But we'll see what the rest of this list says, because I feel like Nicki Minaj was like kind of the main, like, in terms of like rap that was popular rap, like on radio and stuff like that. Like she kind of
Oh
dominated
yeah,
that like for at least 2 to 3
dominated.
years. Yeah.
2014 was definitely the year where I think she garnered like the most fans that built up like the empire they have today.
The Barbs.
You know,
Yeah.
you talk about the Barbs, talk about that that army she has on right now.
Yeah.
Pink Print, I think, was the album. That and like Roman's Holiday, whichever one. Also,
Yeah.
is it the
Romans.
album that she has like four different versions of?
She like re-released it recently, with
Oh, sorry.
songs. Oh, which one?
I I was talking about Pink Friday. If you look at her
Oh
at Nicki
yeah.
Minaj's Spotify, it goes the very first album she did, Pink Friday, and then it goes Pink Friday the Complete Edition,
Mm.
Pink Friday the Deluxe Edition, then you have Pink Friday Roman Reloaded, and
Roman
then you have
Reloaded.
Pink Friday Roman Reloaded the Deluxe Edition, and
Wow.
then
A
you
deluxe on
have
a deluxe. That's
yeah, the
crazy.
deluxe on the bonus features. I don't know. It's a whole thing. So that's seven different versions of the same album.
Bruh, she was getting them
So,
streams up for sure.
man, I don't even think streaming was a thing. It's 2010 to 2012, maybe.
People were
Maybe the
buying
streaming game.
buying like the same DVD 5 times or same CD 5 times of Nicki
I
Minaj.
know. Like, imagine if, just to put it in perspective, just because I know a lot of us are weekend fans here. Imagine if like he came out with like After Hours Deluxe, After Hours, Before After Hours, During After Hours,
After
and then
Hours
like I
alternate
don't.
universe, Roman
Yeah, yeah,
edition.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's insane.
Oh
There
my
you go.
god.
So some Nicki Minaj. I remember we had a little run there where we just like go to war with the Barbs, like in the very beginning of our
We got some comments.
podcasting
Yeah.
journey. Yeah. If yeah, if you guys want to, well, on our Instagram we kind of like took down everything, just to make it the rollout a little more
Right.
dramatic. But we'll put up all the videos back up in a second, and you'll be able to kind of go back and see that moment. That was funny, but yeah, let's see. But yeah, what are some of the honorable mentions for that year, 2014?
They said Drake again. I feel like they've
Drake, yeah.
honorably mentioned Drake every year. But they also said Young Thug, which was interesting. I think this was
Yeah.
his like kind of breakout year. I remember back in 2014 or like 2015, he came out with a couple singles that I remember listening to in high school, and I was like, "Whoa, this
Yeah.
is kind of different." Or like Young Thug is this new rapper. But I think he was definitely like outshined by Nicki that year.
Oh yeah, Nicki killed that this year. Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, we're back with Drake,
Hotline Bling
2015
era.
Hotline Bling era.
Yeah.
Okay, well this is with his oh he had he had two number one debuts with if you're reading this it's too late and What a Time to Be Alive with Future. Um, this was
This
like
was
Drake's like Billboard era. I feel like when he just dominated the charts.
yeah, like this was if I'm for me personally, if I'm saying Take Care, like is it peak musically? If you're reading this is too late was like the evolved like Super Saiyan version of Drake where he got the fresh cut with the line, he's wearing like sponsored by Jordan, Jumpman, 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 all that stuff. And he comes at the back to back record obviously with Meek Mill. That
Right.
was this era. Like this was him like for real, like being the hip hop kind of like I don't even know, like the guy. I guess yeah, the greatest rapper alive at that point. Yeah.
I guess chat's talking shit about this picture they used of him, or like this
It's pretty
animated version.
Yeah. God, people really went to graphic design school to learn
Bruh.
how to make that. Who are some of the honorable mentions for 2015?
Okay. 2015 honorable mentions. Future. Okay, makes sense. Like, What a Time to Be
Yeah,
Alive.
Future.
Kendrick Lamar. Um, with Kendrick Lamar. Oh wait, is that when he released To Pimp a Butterfly? Oh, and no, wait, wasn't the best rap album
There's
of the
no
year?
way that they
Wait,
put.
it's tough to argue that it wasn't the most important. It's perhaps the most ambitious. What, bro? Oh, bro, that's crazy. They also mentioned what Forest Hills Drive also came out. I think that's
Wow.
2014. So, damn.
So this is right now, if you're keeping track, this is like the years where that three-headed monster, the big three of the
Yeah.
2010s, is like really kind of taking over here. I'm surprised that J. Cole hasn't. He probably won't get
You
a
know,
spot up on the greatest rapper alive,
bruh,
which is
Complex
interesting.
doesn't Complex doesn't like J. Cole. I feel like
Yeah,
they never
they don't
talk
like how
about
humble
him.
he is.
Yeah, no, they don't like the positive bars, or they're not. He's too intellectual for them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They don't get it. They
They
don't
don't
get
get
it.
it. They don't get it.
They don't like the fact that he went what is it, double platinum, no features.
Right. They're tired of it.
Yeah.
But that's crazy. I mean, if you, I don't know, bro. I mean, Drake. Yeah, if you want to talk about charts, but I think Kendrick did something way more impactful with, To Pimp a Butterfly. But
Yeah. If we're talking rap, just like purely rap, if we're not talking about billboards, if we're not talking about, you know, streams and all that stuff, it's got
that's
to be Kendrick.
crazy. All
But
right.
let's see how they give. Let's see if they. I'm gonna predict they do a makeup call and give it to Kendrick for the next one
Okay, for 2016.
for 2016.
Chance.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Damn, bro. Seeing this now, oh my
mm,
god, how far he's fallen, bro. From
I know.
greatest rapper
Ooh, I
alive.
love my wife. I love my wife. Ah,
Damn. Probably for Coloring Book, obviously.
yeah.
Ultralight Beam.
Ultralight Beam.
His
This
Magnificent
was.
Coloring Day Festival.
I wouldn't call it the greatest rapper alive, but I would say like he was definitely like the one to look out for at that time. Like he was
Yeah,
the one who put everyone on notice that year. He's like basically where I'm trying to think
dude. I
who's someone
remember
like that.
like this year, or like a year after this album came out.
Hmm.
People were saying like Chance is the new like the
He's
new
that guy. He's
face.
him.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he has rap in his hand right now. Like everybody's looking at him. And especially when he won a Grammy off this album. Like, come
Hmm.
on. But I don't know what happened in between. I guess we do, but it's just a shame. um,
Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
see.
He's basically
Honorable.
where.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh,
No. No. No.
Okay. Honorable mention this year. Q-Tip. Um,
Huh.
and wait, is that cause? Oh, okay. Honorable mention this year also Kendrick Lamar and Young Thug. Um,
Mm.
he did okay. Oh, this is when he released Untitled Unmastered, which was like kind of the studio leftovers from To Pimp a
Oh
Butterfly
my
and stuff like
God.
that.
Dude, this was when I really started like getting into music and like looking into hip hop, rap,
Yeah,
learning about it, seeing, oh shoot, like I mean, obviously I knew what features were, but like,
right.
oh, like the politics behind it and oh, you
This
can have a
yeah.
fire feature, like the dynamic of, yeah, I don't know. I just have a very nostalgic moment for this era, so
Dude,
I,
2016 was one of my favorite years and one of my favorite years for music for sure. I mean, this is
oh,
like Blonde, this is
yeah.
uh Life of Pablo, um all of those albums. I feel like Rihanna with Anti, like literally all of the albums that are like iconic for all of our favorite artists. A majority of them came out in 2016,
Yeah.
which is
Oh my
interesting
God.
that Chance is kind of the ruler in their in their perspective. I feel like for me, I would have chosen Kanye again because Life of Pablo, I feel like was its own thing. But
Hmm.
I guess Chance did win the Grammy, so we'll give him that.
Man. Oh, you just reminded me of Life of Pablo era Kanye with the tweets and all that. Like people still
Yeah,
post those tweets today. Once again, I'm being attacked for presenting new ideas. Like,
I'm a fix Wolves,
man,
all that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm a fixed wolves, amazing, incredible.
Yeah, like
Also, I see
Curry,
Christian. Sorry,
Curry and
sorry, go ahead.
Jamie said Starboy came out this year too, so like it was a big
Starboy
year.
came out. Yeah, yeah. Christian says here, I don't listen to much rap aside from Kanye, Eminem, Kendrick, and some old stuff, so I don't know much about majority of these guys. Well, yeah, maybe, if you're interested, maybe this will be a cool way for you to kind of entry point, and if you want to like give us a little progress report, oh, like I checked out this artist, I checked out that artist, I liked it, I didn't like it. Let us know. Let us know. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, 2017. Any predictions for this one? We just
Let's
without like
see.
blindly going into it.
I want to say Kendrick because I think that's when Damn was released. Was it
That has to
2017?
be it, right? If if
Yeah.
if it's not Kendrick, man,
Come
then
on.
I'm going
He
to
won a
jump off
Pulitzer Prize
my
for that.
window. Yeah, that come on now. Let's see it. Let's
All
see the
right.
moment of truth.
It's gonna be Drake. Okay. Okay. I have some respect now.
Yeah. All right. This it has some credibility, a little bit of credibility with this, because damn, the reaction to damn, I don't know if you noticed, is like really weird.
Yeah.
Like when we talk about albums that get a bad rap just because of what it followed up,
Yeah.
damn is definitely one of those. Like I think Don FM is another one of those where it's kind of being affected. Like people kind of talk less positively about it just because of how amazing To Pimp a Butterfly was. Like they'll always preface, "Love the
Yeah.
album, but it's not as good as To Pimp a Butterfly," kind of thing.
Right.
And
Yeah.
that's a fair statement, but I just feel like Damn is like its own thing and
Yeah.
does certain things better than To
Yeah.
Pimp a
I
Butterfly.
think
So
both of them I think are kind of similar in a way. They both kind of like have a take on rap that's a little bit like tongue in cheek, a little bit like kind of putting the whole genre of rap under a microscope and like kind of, dissecting it in a different way.
yeah.
When you have like with To Pimp a Butterfly, it's like the crazy, jazz ensembles and stuff like that. And then Damn is just kind of like rap deconstructed and like really raw.
Mhm.
But no, Kendrick definitely owned this year. I mean, Damn was, his last project he ever released, and that was like a cultural reset at that point.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Let's see. What else? What are the honorable mentions for that one?
Um, Cardi B, and Jay Z with 444. Damn, but Kendrick beats him out. That's crazy.
Damn, that's cool. That's cool. All right, I'm with that. I'm with that. So here, 2018, we're getting into the
Oh,
Pusha T.
Pusha
Yeah,
T. Okay,
Daytona,
Daytona.
Story of Adidon, exposing Drake,
Oh
obviously one
shit,
of the greatest moments of hip hop.
that's right. Okay,
Yeah, you
that's
can't go
pretty.
wrong with this one.
I
I
agree
honestly
with this
can't.
one.
I can't find anything to say because like Scorpion came out, obviously that flopped.
Yeah,
Not flopped, but it wasn't as good as
not yeah,
people
that
expected it.
flopped. I feel like this
Uh,
this is like an awful year just for Drake in general.
yeah, yeah,
Cause yeah,
yeah,
it was
yeah.
Scorpion, then he had to admit he had a son, and then he was just getting roasted like
Mhm.
every other month that year by Pusha T. It was intense. Pusha T definitely he was like the greatest rapper alive like for all the right and like wrong reasons because like nobody else was
Yeah,
talking as much shit as he was.
yeah. Literally
And
like
yeah,
the epitome of hip hop right there.
yeah,
So I'm with that. Definitely stand by the choice 100%. Astroworld also came out this year, but I can
true.
understand Pusha T one-upping that. So I don't know. Yeah,
Let's see.
Pusha T
Honorable
probably get
mention for 2018:
it's like Travis Scott, Pusha T,
Travis Scott,
Travis
J.
T,
Cole,
J.
um,
Cole.
and Drake. Interesting.
Why Drake? Just because of the numbers.
Oh wait, this is
Yeah, I know.
funny.
Travis Scott should have at least been like an honorable mention.
He's honorable mentioned in this year.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
All
for
right.
After Hours, for Astro
For
World,
Astro Hour.
Astro Hours. I've made that mistake before. Um,
That would be a sick album, actually.
yeah.
If 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 they were to ever collab on
Yo,
a
the
no,
baby, bro. Okay, bro.
no way.
I, bro, they're kind of right though.
Oh,
I remember like the baby was the hottest rapper, bro. Like Suge, Blame It on Baby, like those were the
yeah.
songs this year. Oh my god, I can't believe that was 2019. You see that
Yo, he
video? You
might,
see that video of him fighting in the bowling alley?
dude. Yeah, literally. That's so crazy. That came out today, and then we talk about him right now. Yeah. What do you know what that was about? Does anyone know what that was about? And also, I saw your tweet about the guy holding like the big ass, like it was like a
Bro was
documentary.
he has probably the best fight footage like ever recorded.
Yeah,
Like that shit was in
4K.
4K like glorious footage. Like,
Yeah, I know, I know. It's like full on like 35 meter print
yeah,
film.
it's on they printed it shot it on film. But no, it was like I don't know what the fuck is going on. Someone was probably just talking shit and it's just like the goofiest fight. They're like in the bowling alley, they're fighting in the lanes. His videographer comes out, he's got a big ass camera and he's like punching people and with his camera in one hand and like throwing left hooks with the other hand. I was like, what the fuck is going on? It was like so dumb. And the video's like a minute and a half long. They're just like chasing each other. Oh my god. It was so like ratchet. I don't know what was going on, but yeah, the baby.
Yeah,
The baby is okay.
he's
I
I
will
don't know.
admit, this year was the year of the baby for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Piercy. He's not a bad rapper, just a bad musician. Okay, yeah, that's a
Yeah,
fair take.
that's
I'm
true.
down with that.
That's
Down with
true.
that. Here, let's get through these last two so we can get into some of these other segments we got.
Got you.
Just because, yeah.
All right.
What do we got?
2020, 2020.
2020. I forgot. We had a whole lot.
Oh,
Oh, Lil Baby. Okay. You know what? Actually, I would say Chance the Rapper in 2016 is where Lil Baby is at, I guess in 2020, where he's like, yo, like this dude is next
that's
up.
true.
Like
That's
he
true.
comes up on a bunch of features, kills it. He's got an that was pretty good. And at this point, it's like, wow, like what can't he do, kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
And we'll see how Lil Baby, how he kind of goes about it. But yeah, hopefully, hopefully not as bad as what Chance, our good brother Chance, had to go through.
yeah. I will say, Lil Baby. Everybody, there was like his. I think it was his verse on what, like Wants and Needs or something, that I just heard everywhere.
Mhm.
Like people were
Yeah.
memorizing it. It was like a trend on TikTok to like recite that baby verse. So that's pretty cool. I feel like someone else. I don't know, but like, okay, so they did say Freddie Gibbs. I was gonna say, like, I feel like Freddie Gibbs, because that was
Wow.
like
Yeah.
Alfredo, and I feel like, and that was nominated for a Grammy as well. It didn't win, but it was nominated. I don't think. I mean, I think Lil Baby was nominated for some Grammy, for his single, but I mean, his whole album was nominated. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Freddie Gibbs is reviving the Coke bars era, so it's like you want to go the Lils era with like the trap
Hmm.
bars or the Coke bars, but I thought
Yeah. This
Freddie
is
Gibbs
definitely.
dominated way more than he did.
Yeah, this is definitely like a pick for the moment kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like I feel like when we look back at it, Freddie Gibbs is absolutely just the best rapper out right now.
Yeah.
That has put something out for me personally.
True.
Right up there with like Tyler. We'll see. We'll see where the rest of this goes.
All right. 2021. They say, "Oh shit,
Tyler,
Tyler
there
the
you go.
Creator." Oh, this is the best graphic.
Yeah, that's the best one. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, so there you go.
Call
I
me if you
definitely
get lost.
for me personally, Donda. You could make an argument for Donda. Not Certified Lover Boy. Is there any other big rap albums that came out? I think Call Me If You Get
Um,
Lost is like the big one.
yeah, at least for rap. He
Yeah,
definitely
for rap,
dominated this
yeah.
year, which is crazy. I remember watching that interview with him on, I forget what radio show, but it was like the one interview that people always pull the clips from where he's just like being super real. And he was
Hmm.
saying, he was like, yeah, like once I got off of Flower Boy and then Igor, he was like, I was done with the melodies. Like I just wanted to rap. That's all I wanted to do. So it was cool. I think Call Me If You Get Lost was definitely. I didn't expect him to go back into like rapping like he used to.
Yeah.
And so it was a little bit abrupt, but I'm like, damn, he's really kind of in his bag right now. So I feel like he
Hmm.
definitely dominated last year for sure.
Yeah, I definitely thought he was gonna go into like, he found that new lane with that, Igor voice, kind of that
Yeah.
R&B rap hybrid. I thought he was just gonna really go through that. But yeah, then he went back to rap, so I love that. Oh, and also I'm
Bruh.
seeing a couple people
Yeah,
that we
dude.
missed here in the chat. J. Cole did drop.
Off
Yes, that's an
season.
absolute big one.
That's what
The
I'm
off season,
saying. Complex hates J.
amazing
Cole.
album. Yes, Lil Sims, yeah.
Yeah.
What's it called? Sometimes I'm introverted.
Yeah.
I think it's called. Yeah, dude, incredible album as well. Yeah, this was actually 2021 was a pretty good year for
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 rap.
big
Yeah.
hip hop albums. Yeah. So, all right, yeah, there you go. Tyler the Creator, the greatest rapper alive as of last year.
They gave Kanye and J.
Um,
Cole the honorable mention. Sure.
yeah, sure. Yeah. Any I guess we'll end the segment off with this. Do you have a prediction for 2022?
2022. I don't know. It's pretty early to tell.
Very early.
I mean, if Kendrick is looking like he's gonna drop this year, I mean, we'll see tonight if he drops anything. But I feel like
Yeah.
if we are getting a Kendrick album this year, that'll easily be the greatest rapper alive contender right there.
Okay. Yeah. I'm definitely with that. I think either I think it'll be a battle between Kendrick and Cole because I think Cole
Cole.
might be coming
Oh,
out with
you're
something
right.
towards the end of the year. The off
Yeah.
season was kind of like a summer album, just
Yeah.
because like it's his comeback. He wanted it to be kind of fun,
He has the
some for the
whole
summer heat.
fall off thing that he has to execute.
Yes, yeah. So
Yeah.
I feel like we're gonna get something towards the winter and
Oh,
it's gonna be kind of more dramatic, kind of more into his narrative, concept album vibe. I feel like maybe something for your eyes only type
I
thing.
hope so. Yeah.
Just because the off season was so fun, so I think that
Straight
it'll be kind of
bars.
like a vibe check. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So there you
Man.
go. Greatest rapper alive. Let us know
Some
your
interesting
predictions
takes.
for 2022. Baby Keem could have been a nice pick for 2021, like a very sleeper choice. Again, kind of like up and coming type thing. But I
Right.
don't know if I would have put him over Tyler, me personally.
Is
But
that random question? But is
yeah,
"Call Me If You Get Lost" your favorite Tyler album? Because I know you really like that album. But
I really do.
yeah.
I like just like how extravagant it is and
Yeah.
how um like unabashedly Tyler it is. I think it's between that and Flower Boy, I think for me are my
Really.
like the ones that I kind of go back and forth on because they're so like theatrical and like
Mm-hmm.
cinematic. I don't even know how to describe them, but it just feels like the vivids, the pictures they paint are so vivid in each
Yeah.
album.
That's
And
true.
I like Igor. Like I'm not nothing against Igor. That would probably round out my top three right there. But I mean that's like a pretty like hot take. Wow, your top three is Call Me Get
His
Lost,
last three
Igor, and
albums.
Flower Boy. Yeah, wow. But yeah, it's they go back and forth for me. How about you?
um, I think I like Igor better than "Call Me If You Get Lost." If I'm being completely honest, and
Hmm.
if I'm being super honest, I think this is actually might be my least played Tyler album. Um,
Mm,
I think
wow,
I don't know why. I think I just feel like it's so specific the mood I have to be in to enjoy that album. Like
that's fair. Yeah,
it's like such like I have to be like outside in the sun, like just basking in some luxurious activity, and then having this song and playing in the background.
yeah, yeah.
Whereas with Igor, it's a lot easier to kind of like dive into that for me, just because it's a little bit more vague. It's a little bit more, kind of spacey, or just the it's all about the chords in that one.
Yeah.
Whereas this one is about like that world building thing. So I feel like it would for me to go like Igor, Flower Boy, and then Call Me If You Get Lost. Um,
Okay. Yeah,
but yeah,
there you go. Yeah, I like that about that's one thing I like about Tyler's album, similar to Kanye, similar to, the best artists out there is that people have these different things that they gravitate to for their
yeah,
album. So I like that the artists or The Weeknd, another one where it's
yeah,
like you'll have one person that say like, "Oh, that's his weakest album to me." And then another person will come in and be like, "Oh, what are you talking about? Like you're batshit crazy. Like that's my favorite
yeah.
album. You guys don't appreciate it." And then there's a whole conflict or whatever. But I find that fun. I like those discussions.
Trilogy
Um,
truthers, bro.
Trilogy Truth, man. I don't know. I don't know. That's so weird
the
that
the
like,
Starboy sympathizers. There you go. There's another one.
yeah.
Bruh.
uh, the beauty behind the madness maniacs. Is
Oh
that
man.
the
Maniacs, yeah.
BBM
The
BBLs? How about that?
BBLs.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just
The Dawn
discussion.
FM diehards. Come on now, bruh.
The Dawn
The
diehards.
Dawn.
I like that. What's the after hours?
uh, I don't know. After hours. After hours
Beam
associates. I
associates.
don't know. Strictly business with that album.
Yeah. Very,
After hours
very
incorporated.
straightforward. Yeah,
Yeah.
very formal. I love that. I love it. So yeah, there you go. There's our there's our greatest rappers alive segment or whatever. That was that was fun. But
Speaking of the weekend.
now, yeah, funny that we talk about the weekend because we want to go ahead and just like this kind of follow up what we did last week, where we had, our fantasy draft for weekend songs, trying to draft our perfect album. And, in case you guys missed it, we actually like went ahead and made like album covers and track lists and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
let's go ahead and swoosh over and just kind of recap what happened last week before we get into some of your albums that you submitted to us.
Yes.
I love
Thank
that I can
you.
like point to the camera now
Yes.
and
Thank you
on you.
for sending us your guys' albums. It's super dope. I didn't realize people would like kind of make this a thing. But
Yeah.
as you can
Wow.
see, oh,
You guys are the
these
best. Tell
these are the here are our albums that we made. My album was King of the Fall,
me.
um, Exodus by Cesco. I think this one won the poll in that live stream, so they liked your track list a little better than mine. But I will say it was kind of hard to do this without listening to them like back to back and see how they flowed. But
Yeah.
I still feel like we made some good track lists. But
Mhm.
my King of the Fall was started out with Wicked Games, Out of Time, King of the Fall. That was my wild card pick.
Mhm.
The Zone, Reminder, Tell Your Friends, Wasted Times, Belong to the World, Scared to Live, and Echoes of Silence. Where then we have these are crazy graphics. Where did you make this?
The the album cover and that back cover is just literally the Weeknd's NFTs that he dropped
Oh
on
shit! Really?
right after
You
it
just
came out.
screenshotted
Put a little title.
them.
I just screenshotted them and put a little title on there, put the track list on there, and it looks official.
Bruh, too
You
easy.
got the parental advisory little tag there, like
Damn.
so
So this
yeah.
is worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Is actually what you're saying.
Yes. Yes. It's priceless is what it is.
Priceless. All right. Well, so Chesco's NFT album, Rolling Stone, EXO, The Host, Drunken Love Remix, Deep Cut,
Yeah.
House of Balloons, The Hills, Alone Again, Love in the Sky, Hurt You, Less Than Zero, and then Starboy, which I thought was interesting. And you kind of mentioned
Yeah.
that you were going for like an evolution of the weekend, starting out kind of as that underground artist to becoming a Starboy, basically, which I thought was a really cool arc. And then the concept behind mine was kind of getting into it was like going from his like ballads and or sorry going from the hype track, so like his rapper bag, the sing, talk that uh, flow that he does, into like the slower tracks, and then kind of like fades out nicely. um,
Also it's super grimy. It's super like
it is pretty
something you'd
grimy.
listen to while walk through like, autumn, the streets while it's autumn, leaves are falling.
Yeah,
Like I
meant for the
definitely
fall.
think that, yeah, man, I can't wait. I know it's summer right now, spring, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't wait for it to be like to see the orange leaves and play this playlist. Like it's gonna be pretty dope, I feel like. We'll come back
a
to
year
it.
a
We'll come
year
back.
from now, yeah.
Yeah.
But
But yeah, there
yeah,
you go. So
cool.
that's just kind of recapping what what we came up with, but now we want to get into what you guys came up with, and
Yes.
we'll be sure to shout you guys out. We'll put I'll get the links in the chat if you guys want to listen to some of these, and save them, and just show some love to the other people in the some other tater thoughts out there, some other exo thoughts we got in the community. Really cool. But yeah, let's start off with our boy CDX Gabe.
Yes, sir. We have
Yeah.
his playlist. Thank you again, CDX Gabe, for
Yes.
sending us your album. Oh, let me swoosh over. There we go. All right. So he says this album is called Wicked Hours, and it's a story about falling in love after a one night stand, which I think is
Mm,
very interesting. I thought what was interesting is that you started this whole album with an interlude,
yeah.
which I think is pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty it's a pretty low key track, but it's also kind of like setting the vibe.
Hmm.
Um, and I think I remember listening to this, going from "Don't Break My Heart" to "Nothing Compares" was a really cool transition,
Hmm.
and as well as going from uh, what was it? Oh, Stargirl interview interlude to "As You Are" was I thought that
Was it
that
was a
flowed
Stargirl
nicely.
interview by Zane Lowe, conducted by Zane Lowe?
Yeah, the Zane Lowe
uh,
Stargirl interlude. That was for the our thought or the After Hours Associates. That was their interview.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. I really love this album. I think when I listened to it, I definitely like got the storyline. I think
yeah,
it's very cohesive. I really love the use of interludes. Like one thing I realized looking back at it is like we had to really try to make like a perfect weekend album, but I'd love
yeah.
to make like a weekend album themed around something specifically, like, oh, what's like our,
Yeah, like a
if you had to make like a
storyline.
movie based on on the weekend album, if you had to make like a dance party type thing with the weekend songs, I think that would
Yeah,
be cool. But yeah, yeah, dude, he killed it with this one. Wicked
definitely.
Hours too. I like the name. It's kind of feels like a nice, like if we weren't on this arc with Don FM, I could see that kind of being
Mm-hmm.
the like a follow up or a prequel to it. I don't know. Super cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dig the cover art as well. So
Yeah,
10 out of
man.
10, Gabe. Thank you for your submission.
Great use of interludes too. Love it. Love it.
All right,
Uh,
next up. Ooh, I'm excited about this one.
Jasmine, man, killed it with this one. Final breath. Here, I'll put it as always, put it in the chat for you guys.
Let me open it up. All right. So we have Final Breath, curated by Jasmine. Um, said that the sixth track should be Hold Your Heart. Is that a leak or like something
Yeah, I think
off
it was a leak
Spotify?
from After Hours era. I think it was like
Got
same
you.
same time as like Take Me Back to LA.
Cool,
But
cool.
yeah,
Dope album cover. Um,
yeah,
I thought that I remember when I listened to this, going from Alone Again to EXO the Host was a really good transition.
sick. Hmm.
And just back to back, those songs are kind of crazy together. I'm also very impressed that you're able to fit the Tale by Quincy track into this track list and follow it up. And I thought Gone with the kind of like do 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 the keys in the beginning, they
Yeah,
sound very similar to the keys in the background of A Tale by Quincy. So I thought that was a really like impressive way to merge those two together.
also, dude, do not skip often into 6 Feet Under. Like the way,
Oh
because in Six
yeah,
Feet Under he uses a similar kind of like she don't let me like he uses
oh,
like a
okay,
similar kind of vocal riff similar to like what he does on
yeah,
Take My Breath and Sacrifice. So to like kind of link those two together, I think super cool, super genius. I love this. This was a really good album
yeah,
for
yeah,
me.
yeah. I
Super
thought this was
cohesive.
definitely one of the better ones. I was like, damn, okay. I was like,
Killed it.
damn, mine sucks compared to this. I know. I wish I could have listened to mine while I was putting it together. But yes, thank you, Jasmine. Solid, solid take. I think I added that to
Yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
library. All right, next up.
Got Geo Beats, Lost in the Night. Um, let's see here.
There we go. I thought this one was good in some parts, but I think what really threw me off was the how do I. This was the challenge with using Dawn FM tracks because at the very end of How Do I Make You Love Me, it starts going into Take My
Let's
Breath,
take-
and then all of
Yeah.
a sudden it's like repeat after me interlude. I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
that
yeah,
one didn't
yeah.
really work out for me as well as well as the other ones.
Yeah, other than that, I think this worked out really well. Obviously, like using Repeat After Me into After Hours is
Yeah,
like, that's gonna work out just because that's how it was laid out. Um, and ending off on Privilege, I think is always gonna work out as well. Like it's just like a
yeah.
perfect melancholic fade to black type song, as you are. Yeah, yeah, I really enjoyed this one. It definitely feels like you're kind of like wandering through the city late at night, and you're kind of
Mm,
getting through into antics. Like it reminds me of like a Safdie Brothers type thing where you just kind of like
yeah, yeah.
getting fucked up, going to another place, getting more fucked up, stressed out,
Right.
whatever. Yeah, reminiscing a little bit on ordinary life. Yeah, really cool. Definitely has that feeling of being, lost in the night. So thank you, Geo.
Thank you, G
All that.
Beats.
Yes, sir. Here, well, let's do three more,
Okay.
and then we'll have like maybe another round. We'll follow up on a couple of these weekend albums, just because we want to get to spoiler alert, we want to get to another draft.
Yes, sir.
And this one's gonna be fun. Christian, you know,
You know.
if you remember. But yeah, this one we got. Are we doing a Saluki Jean?
Let's do the DWTH, that one because I like that
Yes.
one.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so this one is from at DWTHFC on
Darren
Twitter.
Weatherall. Thank you for your submission. Let's see. I
So it's in the
liked
chat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I liked this one. I remember what did I like from. Oh, the I thought Odd Look was a really interesting choice.
Wow,
The
good pick.
Kavinsky like feature, or it's really a Kavinsky song with the Weeknd that he put on his album.
Hmm.
But what I really liked is going from Secrets to Less Than Zero to this track. I don't know if someone has been like able to sneak by posting weekend leaks or something because this
Yeah,
is
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
some leak. It's like kind of a lower quality, but it sounds like a good song.
It's Take Me Back to LA actually.
Oh, that's right. The one that I guess never really
The
released.
one that we've been begging and screaming for. The basically the equivalent of the I love it when you're angry for the if you're
Oh,
angry about that snippet, it's Take Me Back to LA is basically that. Very it reminds me of that new the new Nick not Nick Jonas Brothers song, the one with Marshmello,
oh shit. Really?
the Dancing on the Edge.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Dang, y'all are.
That
I'm not as in tune with the weekend leaks. I don't know where you guys find these.
the leak.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, that was a throwback. That was a time, man. Wow. But yeah, this was a
dope,
really
dope.
good one. Again, it definitely fits that album title of like it feels like you're just kind of like being submerged into I don't know,
Yeah,
like a lifestyle or drugs or whatever and yeah, no, definitely love this one. I think
I
that
like the
the
title.
hmm also Wicked Games into Rolling Stones is
Dope
you can't go wrong on that one. You can't go wrong.
for sure. Thank you, thank you, Darren.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So here we go. Our penultimate one. Uh,
Let's
who do you want to go
see.
with?
We have. Um. Oh, let me go back. Let's do Finn Thomas. I think he's in the chat right now, actually, with
Oh, yeah.
Heaven or Las Vegas.
And also Doobie, I see you. We'll have you be the last one.
Got you.
I'll put it in the docker right now. But yeah, Heaven or Las Vegas, amazing. You know, obviously, a rumored title for the upcoming album coming up to end cap off this trilogy. But yeah, here let me open it up myself, just because I'm trying to
Yes.
like read it through the stream.
Okay, we have Wicked Games into 6 Feet Under, which I feel like definitely goes into Best Friends, which is along the same vein. I think I remember going from Best Friends to Initiation was a little bit interesting, um,
Mhm.
but Heartless and a Reminder was like pretty much perfect. I mean, both of those kind of have a similar vibe. A little bit of a longer track list, but I liked how you
Yo,
kind
yeah,
of. I like how
points off
you.
for going against the
I
rules there. So
know,
10 over.
only 10 tracks. I'm gonna stop and take my breath. All right.
Yeah.
Um, but but yeah, I mean, I felt like it flowed. The Heaven or Las Vegas theme because these definitely kind of like weigh that duality a lot with like the songs from like Trilogy and like Tell Your Friends and stuff like that. To a majority after hours tracks towards the end. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, I see the vibes.
Yeah, also he kind of does a similar thing to King of the Fall where he, starting off from Initiation, that super grimy, one of his most
Yeah,
explicit songs, and then he goes into like a rapping kind of run
yeah,
with Heartless, Reminder, Tell Your Friends. Like that's really good, right? I like that run.
cool.
So yeah, Heaven or Las Vegas, I definitely get that like flashiness. I think it would have been really cool if it was like if like the first half was Heaven and then the
Yeah,
second half of the list was Las Vegas.
and you had like
But
some interlude to transition you or something.
to something like that, yeah. But no, I think this was like a really cool kind of a blended mix of what that could be.
Dope,
Yeah,
dope.
for
Thank
sure,
you,
for
thank
sure.
you. We have
And
the
then
last one.
last but not least, we got Doobie Dubois. Dude, I love that name.
That's a great name.
Sick
Dubois.
name. Doobie Dubois. And what's
Okay.
the
Where
album?
is it this one?
It's the very last one. Yeah, sorry for just pasting it on. January
What about it?
is the name of this
Oh,
album.
oh. I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Um, Wait, can you paste it again? I don't see.
Uh,
It keeps coming up
it's
as the one we've already done as Drown.
oh, sorry.
SMH,
Bro.
bro. Sorry, Dubois. He's fucking it up.
I know, man. Sorry, season 5. We're still, getting started here. We're still getting started.
All
Okay.
good.
I'll paste it right below it.
Got you.
There. But yeah,
All right, let's
so
check it
yeah,
out.
while we were setting up here, yeah, thank you guys again, everybody submitted their albums. Like we'll
Whoa.
get back to some of these other albums and maybe in future segments if we have some with like our weekly weekend updates and all that. But yeah, January. So I guess,
Interesting.
starting off the new year, something like that. The Morning. That's a cool start to this album.
Into Tears in
Cool.
the Rain. Damn. Oof.
This is like the sulking sad boy, like
Yeah.
knees on your knees
Ooh.
begging
I like
song
this.
here.
I like how it. I feel like this is definitely a little bit of an arc. Going from
Yeah.
Lonely Star, then Dirty Diana, and then Blinding Lights, and then Less Than Zero. I feel like it kind of is a build up. I like this run right here for sure.
All right, Doobie Dubois killed it.
Nice edgy album cover. Is that your hand?
I know. Is that like an actual picture? Because that'd be pretty cool.
Edgy.
Um,
Dope,
but yeah,
dope.
January
Thank
sick.
you.
Yeah, so thank you guys for your submissions again. Really cool.
Yeah.
I love the fact that that you guys spent however many minutes or hours thinking about like, oh, you know I want to submit this to them and to the OurThoughts podcast. So we really appreciate like just the fact that you thought about us for a couple hours, thought about the weekends, like what songs would fit where, all that stuff. Like that's just super cool to me. So yeah, thank you guys for submitting all your stuff. And without further ado,
Yes.
let's get into another draft of our own.
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
So so yeah, let's so we're going to be doing, I keep referencing Christian because he actually brought this up last stream. He said basically it'd be cool if you guys did another draft type thing, except maybe in a genre or with a theme
Yes.
lined up. And we decided, yo, that's a pretty cool idea. So let's kick off season 5 with a nice uh, draft full of R&B songs.
Yes.
And
Very excited about this.
yes, this is so sick. And basically, we're going to construct our dream R&B album, all from songs from 2011 to 2020. So each round, it's not going to be one of those things. We tried doing like each round is like a year. So like round 1 is 2011,
Right.
round 2 is 2012. But like that was just like super hard. There's like a couple years where like not a lot of great R&B dropped. So we're just gonna do every round. You can pick from any year, all that stuff.
In
We'll
the
have a
2010s. Yes.
in the 2010s. Sorry, yeah. Sorry if that's confusing, but you'll see kind of like how everything goes. It'll be fun. It'll be fun
For sure.
But yeah, we were talking a little bit about it off stream before we got on, but we do have concepts. We do have like just like a general through line that we want to make, that we want to achieve with this upcoming album. So we'll see if like we run into any like
Similarities.
like last time where it was like, oh shit, I was gonna pick that exact. That would fuck me up, honestly. I don't have a lot of other alternatives for certain songs.
We'll see. I feel like it would be the chances that are slim, but not zero. So
Yeah,
we
I
listen to
know.
a lot of the same artists. So
Oh man, there's one song that I'm I'm praying that you don't pick because I know that it's very likely this might be on
damn.
on your list. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Do we have any hard and fast rules? Like, are you picking like multiple songs from the same artist?
I did pick multiple songs from the same artist, but
Okay.
that could be a detriment or a good thing, depending on how you see
Yeah, we'll
it.
see. Yeah, we'll see how we'll just see how it all plays out. But
Okay.
yeah, so do we have a? I have a coin somewhere. Where to God?
You want to do a real coin flip?
Yeah, I literally got Art Station just to fucking. Let's do another virtual coin flip.
All right, let's do it.
All right, guys. So we'll kind of explain. Do you have an album title already?
I do.
Oh, okay, cool. I have mine too.
Okay.
We'll do that we'll announce that as we describe our first pick. So
Okay. All
here we
right.
go.
You call it in the air.
All right.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Heads.
Oh,
No. 0 for 3. God
let's go.
damn.
We stay taking dubs, bro.
Come on, man. All right, so yet again, Matt gets the first pick. So,
All right.
let's start off this R&B draft. So, what's your album title? You know,
Okay.
do you want to divulge your concept already, and let us know what you're taking with your very first pick?
Okay. So the album, I'm calling it Complexity is the name.
Complexity, okay.
Trying to tap into that kind of blonde, kind of alternative R&B, very intimate, kind of rough around the edges, but something that's still like you can easily simp to, and I feel like has a good variety, has some good transitions. I went all out, like I made sure each one like kind of like flowed into the next in a nice way, and there's a lot of variation. It's a lot of, all of them are my favorite artists, so I'm pretty hyped. But I'm gonna start off. So should I start with track 1?
No, you can pick whichever track. I guess like whichever one you think is, you know, most up for grabs kind of thing.
Oh
like,
shit.
that
Okay.
is most
Okay.
likely get picked. You know.
Okay. Fine.
I guess in order of importance.
Of importance. Okay. Track 2. All right. This is how you know. This is how this album started out.
I'm so nervous. Holy shit.
Track 2. I'm not gonna give you my opening yet, but track 2 is "Self Control" by Frank Ocean.
Hey, that's a good one. That's a really good one.
Okay, come on now.
Okay, I had another pick from that album as well. So I had
shit.
When you mentioned Blonde, I was like, oh fuck, like.
Oh my god.
So I'm definitely gonna actually probably just like take that real quick with my next pick. But yeah, go ahead. So explain to us why Self Control. Why the second song?
The first song is definitely an intro track, so it's not as much as it's not as structured as Self Control. But I wanted to put Self Control as the second track to just really start us off and like set the vibe. Like it's intense, the emotions are high. It's I mean, Self Control is one of my favorite songs by Frank Ocean. It's very artful, so that's kind of the vibe I'm going for.
I love that. That's a really good pick. So going on to my pick, I think. So my album, just a heads up, I will not be picking any Weeknd songs. Just wanted to switch it up a little bit. I wanted, give a couple new artists and maybe some songs that you may not have heard of, and I feel like that would be a cool moment. But it is inspired by The Weeknd, as I really loved the idea of a Divine Boogaloo.
Okay.
And that is what this album will be called, that Divine Boogaloo. I just really, I've, contrasting my popular belief, I am actually kind of getting out of the whole like sad boy music phase that we've been going through this winter, and I want music that we can dance to, some music that we can
just be happy,
dance with the love of our lives too, which is what I feel like that Divine Boogaloo is for.
I like that.
And yeah, vibey, bright, upbeat. So I like that our albums are kind of contrasting in that way. Mine is kind of more
mine's definitely more sad.
Upbeat. Yeah, yours is a little more like emotional, complexity.
Exactly.
So yeah, that Divine Boogaloo, the first pick of this album, will be for another Frank Ocean song. Damn. I want nights. I want nights. I hate nights. And I want that to be. I want that to be at the very middle of the album. I want it to be the transitional point. You'll kind of see where I'm going with as we go on here. I'll explain like what that transition is into. And I think I have back-to-back picks, right?
Because I went first.
So, yeah.
All right. What's your second track, then?
Okay, so I'm trying to see like what's the one that might get chosen, like might not get be on the board when I come back to it. Okay, you know what? No, I'm gonna. So this song right here, I feel like is the best song by this artist, and I know it's a hot take.
Oh damn.
It's Drake's best song in my honest opinion.
Okay.
Feel free to disagree with me.
Okay.
I think it will fit perfectly. It's kind of like towards the later end of this party. This like I'm thinking of this Divine Boogaloo as like this crazy ass party, disco party on the beach, and like all encompassing beams lighting up, all that stuff, super serene. And I think Passion Fruit would be a really good song to have towards track number 7.
Yeah, that one's the most vibey track he's ever done. That one like just screams summer nights, nostalgia, late
Yeah,
night vibes. Good track.
especially like that little intro at the beginning where he's like, "Nah, fuck that
Yeah,
shit."
yeah.
Like it sounds like it's like a DJ kind of being like, "Oh, we'll play that one back, play that one back." Like,
Yeah.
so I think that would be perfect for like towards the end of the night kind of thing, which is where this track list is. So, yeah, yeah, that's my
Dang,
pick.
good track. I will say I don't have any Drake on my track list.
Cool. Yeah, that's. I think I have a couple. I think I have one more Drake presence
Mm,
on this album. So,
okay.
all right, you got back-to-back picks, man. Where are you taking us with the second pick?
Okay. This is perfect now that I got back-to-back picks because these two songs are meant to be played back-to-back. Track number
Hmm.
4, we have, I might be putting y'all on something, Jared by Solange, which goes
Yes.
perfectly into Bins from her album When I Get Home. I think that came out in 2019, I want to say.
Ooh.
Yeah, this,
I don't remember Bins. I might have. I'll definitely listen
yo,
back to it.
okay, you guys
Okay.
need to listen to this because this album, when I first listened to it, I was obsessed. Like I could not stop listening to it over and over and
Hmm.
over, and like there were some insane transitions, like Dawn FM level transitions in between songs, and this is one of them. And I felt like I just wanted that moment between these two songs on the album. And you're
Mm.
probably thinking, how am I gonna get to from self control into like this kind of into like Solange, and that will be from my track 3. So this is all very curated, but that's my back to
Yeah,
back. Those two songs flow perfectly together, and hopefully change. This is like the big shift in like the tone of the album.
got it. Wow, that's dude. One thing I love about these albums, we're constructing our perfect album, so we're gonna have some songs that are like our radio hits, and then we're gonna
Yes.
have our kind of like deep cuts, album cuts kind of thing. So I love it. I love this idea of just like drafting stuff. So that's pretty cool. So I guess it's my back to backs. Let's see what. Okay, so this one coming up, I'm gonna take a song from another one of your favorite artists, just because I feel like this could potentially,
Shit.
possibly be taken off the board. I want to take a SZA track. I want something that, it feels timeless, something that feels very serene and blissful. I want Broken Clocks
Ooh.
on
Ooh.
track. Sorry, not Passion Fruit is track number 8. And I'm gonna have Broken Clocks be track number 7.
Bro, you were so close for taking my SZA pick.
Oh, was it is it what I think it is? Is it The Weeknd?
No.
Okay, okay.
I'll
All right,
reveal it. I'll reveal it in this round.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's actually my closing track. But
Oh,
okay, go ahead. Take. So you did Broken Clock, SZA.
yes.
That's a good track.
Now,
Ooh, into Passion Fruit. Nice.
yeah, I listened to that one. I think you guys will enjoy that little track. This next track I want to take, is kind of a. Okay, no, I'll take this other track. I'll take this other track just because I think that one will be a nice little surprise. I
Okay.
want to take, Anywhere by Anderson .Paak. This is from his
Oh.
his album before his most recent album, Oxnard.
Yeah.
So and it is actually, fun fact, it is the first song that kind of started Silk Sonic. Like this was the first time that
Really?
Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars had worked together on a record, and then they started touring together, and then they're like, yo, we should just make an album together, or we should work on something together. So this song was kind of like the start of it. The reason I have it as my intro track is so unimaginative. It's literally just because like at the very beginning, Snoop Dogg says, "You got the intro track, right?" I feel like, oh,
Okay, there you go.
intro track. And also I feel like it sets the tone of the album. It's this kind of feel good, heartfelt
Yeah.
R&B vibe. Go ahead and check it out right now while we're talking. If you
Yeah.
want to.
What's up,
Um,
Jasmine? Thanks for joining us. We showed your album that you made for us, the Weekend album that you curated a little bit earlier, but
Yeah.
yeah, I was really close to. I was really trying to find a way to get Anderson .Paak into this track list because I just felt like it was perfect. But because I also wanted to go for a live instrumental only track list, and obviously Anderson is all live instrumental. But I feel like it didn't really fit my vibe, so I'm glad that he ended up on someone's track list because that's a good pick for sure.
Hey, dope. Now
Cool.
now we're starting to. These rounds are very interesting. Rounds 3 through 5, because like this is when we really start to build our track list. So, where are you going with these next couple picks here?
So for this next pick, I'm gonna reveal what my SZA pick was. I wanted to. I've switched around this song from the intro to the outro like several times when compiling my track list, but I ended it with as my outro, and it is 20 something by SZA.
This is a good This is a great ending to an album for sure. It has that like very hopeful but also like hopeless feeling, like very melancholic, confused.
Yeah,
like,
it's kind of like the end of a movie. Yeah, it is it's like very complex. It felt like
coming of age.
I feel like this definitely is kind of like a coming of age type vibe throughout this whole thing. Kind of that indie kid vibe that I'm going for. And 20 something, 20 something is just perfect. It's very relatable. Her tone on that, and it's just like the single guitar. I feel like it was a nice way to send us off. So I could have chosen so many songs from SZA, but I landed on 20 something to be my closer. And
love that.
Yeah, is it my double? My back-to-back?
Yes, it is. And also, yes, Jasmine, these playlists and albums will in fact be on Spotify. We're gonna put together like we did last time, fake album covers, stuff like that. It'll be fun. I like doing those, so we'll be you guys can listen to Spotify's like tonight. So
for sure.
It'll be fun. But where are you going with this next pick? Back to back.
Let's see. I'm gonna give you a track that maybe you weren't expecting.
Okay.
This might be. I don't think it's against the rules, but I think it's an R&B track, mainly because it's very low key. But my track 7 is "Life of the Party," Kanye West featuring Andre 3000.
Wow, I love that.
Yeah.
One of my favorite songs from Donda this past year. Even though it was just on the deluxe, this album has, in my opinion, the verse of the year from Andre 3000, one of the most like laid back, introspective, honest verses. And then obviously Kanye comes in and he does his thing. He took off his Drake diss bars, which I really enjoyed. Thank God.
Thankfully, yeah.
But yeah, Life of the Party. Why Life of the Party, and why on track number 7?
The track that comes before this is like kind of how I get here, but this is more of the this is kind of the middle of the track list. I wanted the energy to kind of get higher during the track list, to kind of signify. I wanted it to start very somber, a little bit more sensitive, and then all of a sudden I kind of wanted this like really high peak, and then we obviously get go into our slow jams towards the end, with 20 something being the closer. But I wanted Life of the Party to be in there because it's kind of like, it's upbeat, but it's still very like complex, like the name of the the title, and I feel like it fits in this aesthetic that I'm going for.
It's a nice middle ground. As we kind of get slower and slower. No, totally love it.
And I feel like Kanye and Andre 3000, it's not like it's super rap, or it's like super poppy or anything. It's like it still could fit on an R&B album, out of all the other songs from Donda. So I felt like I had to throw that one out there as kind of I guess sort of a wild card. But yeah, that's my track 7.
There you go. Got some people in the chat here. Kitchen Boy, I won't be surprised if one of you chooses Redbone or Feels Like Summer.
I was this close, Kitchen Boy, to choosing Feels Like Summer. It was on the track list at one point, but I had to take it off.
I was this close to Feels Like Summer. I was very like razor thin close to drafting Redbone.
Ooh,
but I did in fact draft a Beano song,
Okay.
and that's the next one I'll reveal. Track number 3, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have 3005 on there.
Oh,
I think that
nice.
is pure nostalgia. That song is pure nostalgia. That song is like something you can dance to again, feeding into like the Divine Boogaloo.
Yeah.
And I think it has like when you listen to the rest of this album, I think you'll kind of notice like little instrumental motifs and all that stuff. Just like the little like arcadey boop 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 boop, like all that stuff will kind of you'll listen to and be like, oh yeah, it's kind of a through line. So yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Dang.
Now,
yours is definitely a vibe though. Like that late night summer nostalgia is what I'm getting from yours.
oh yeah, dude, yeah, I definitely want to be like, oh, late night at the beach, you know, you're just vibing out by the campfire, dancing, all that stuff. So this is definitely where I'm going with this. I want to actually give. I actually don't know what to draft with my next pick, so I'm gonna let someone in the chat, whoever the first one is, to tell me. What do you want? Track 2, 4, 6, 9, or 10? Whoever is first in the chat.
Josh says that's a big dub.
Damn. All right. Appreciate you, Josh. Hopefully
good pick.
I'll have
good
vote.
Pick. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to vote on the better track list. So
I know.
Damn.
Part of these drafts are just like pandering to you guys. But no, I actually do have like I go into these trying to make like a really good album, not just trying to win. You know? Okay, so Jasmine wins. She was the first one. She said 4.
All right.
And let's see, what did I have for track number 4? So track number 4. Oh my god. Okay. So this one is like, I'm kind of going with a bunch of hits here.
Okay.
For the ones that I've drafted so far. So track 4 is a Daniel Caesar song. Wait, can you hear me?
Right? Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Sorry, I thought I glitched out. So track number 4 is arguably his biggest song. Get You.
Okay.
Featuring
her.
Kaliukis.
I mixed that up with Best Part.
Oh yeah, that's another one of his like big records. I guess again, arguably his big record, but
damn.
Yeah, I think coming off of 3005, you know, you're dancing, you're having and especially what's gonna come with track 2.
Okay.
I'm really excited about to see the chat's reaction to that one and yours. Wait, the chat's reaction and then yours.
Yes. That's a good one. Yeah. I feel like that's a pretty big jump from 3005. You kind of hype into this very, lovey-dovey song.
Yeah. So I guess I can kind of talk about it a little. I'll wait a little bit more before I kind of reveal what kind of the vibe of the album is. But yeah, and Get You, the acoustic vibes in there, and then transitioning into Nights, I think will be it's like still with that acoustic guitar, but a little more upbeat as we get into the later part of the track list. Yeah, it'll all make sense. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Okay.
When it happens. So, all right, where are you feeling? What are you feeling?
All right, I'm gonna complete this run, or start to complete this run here. I'm gonna go with track 6. I'll build this album from the inside out, I guess. So I'll build out the middle. So on track 6, we have a song from an album I feel like is heavily slept on, and I know that there's some controversy around it. But some of the songs on there, I am always really pleasantly reminded how good this album, in my opinion, is, and that is Never Would Have Made It. Was Bad Habits by Nav.
Yes.
Never Would Have Made It by Tiana Taylor, off of her album Keep That Same Energy.
Yes.
Produced by Kanye. So you kind of see how I get from one place to the other here. Going from kind of Solange into, or not Kanye, Tiana Taylor. And then from there,
I was so close to drafting like a Tiana Taylor song as well. So I love this pick. Again, I'm really glad that she ended up on one of our track lists, just because it's that album, Keep That Same Energy, is so good. Yeah, really good.
And all 3 of these songs flow together really nice. Maybe I'll put in the description of the playlist, put your fade cross, if you're on Spotify, put your crossfade on 2 seconds or something, and it all works. But Never Would Have Made It, my pick. Do I go back to back?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, that's
So
my
where are
number
you taking this?
6.
You have your intro track, you have track 3, you towards the end of your track list. Where do you?
Um, actually, wait, I don't have my intro track. I will do. Since you did a Daniel Caesar pick, I'll give away my Daniel Caesar pick.
Okay.
One of my Daniel Caesar picks. Number 1. This is how I open. I don't know if you remember this. This song. This is from a kind of a deep. His earlier albums, but the song's called Acapella
Wow.
on his album Pilgrim's Paradise. And it's just like this really dope moment where it's like it's only his voice the whole time. There's no instruments, obviously acapella, but he just like builds and it's like this really triumphant, really like angelic moment that just opens the whole thing. And then we go into Self Control, which has that similar thing towards the end where it's like all of Frank Ocean's like vocals kind of layered together, you know, in that outro.
Wow.
So I feel like those two kind of blend together. But
Dude, I haven't
yeah.
thought about that song in a long time. And I remember my first time listening. Wow, I just had a moment right.
See, bro,
that
deep
like
cut
moment.
Oh yeah,
Ratatouille moment where he like goes back in time. That's what wow.
yeah,
Oh
bro.
wow, you really did your homework.
Yeah, bro, I did my research.
Sheesh. Good stuff. Hey, let's get some claps in the chat real quick for Matt. I can already tell
y'all.
that this is about to be a banger album. Just
Hell yeah.
knowing how much thought he's put. Wow. Oh man. Okay, so acapella, Anderson .Paak. It's my back-to-backs. Where do I want to fill out? Okay, so let's start going towards the end of the track list here. So I want to talk about what I end this album.
Okay.
So you'll appreciate this pick. I did end up going with.
Let's go. Thank you for the
No,
claps.
sorry. What happened?
Just thanking for the clout or the claps in the chat.
Thank you for the claps and the clout.
Thank you. Yes, I hope we get some clout from this playlist.
This next record I want to go with, man, is a Gallant record. It'll be my track 9. His most recent album, EP.
Okay.
And ladies and gentlemen, that track will be Dynamite.
Bro, I was really close to picking a Gallant record. I was gonna go with something off of what's the album with Weight and Gold? Ology. That's what it's called. I was really close to choosing because, oh my god, bro, Gallant is so slept on in my opinion. I feel like especially this album, the Neptune. Oh my god,
no one really talks about it.
Yeah, it's so good.
R&B, like top tier R&B album right there,
like pure 90s. Yeah.
Usher vibes, like, but with modern instrumentals. And there's a song on there that reminds me of like Hardest to Love, where it's at like city pop, like Japanese anime, R&B vibe.
So good.
Scars. If you guys want to check that song out, I'd recommend it. The album out, honestly, just listen to the whole album.
Listen to the whole album.
Really great. Love it.
Shout out Gallant.
I'm going with Dynamite for
solid
for
pick
for the 9th pick. And then let's see. Let's go ahead and draft this last song.
Okay.
I want to go with a classic to end this last song. I want it to be kind of like a late night. This is the end of the Divine Boogaloo.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're taking Lotus Flower Bomb.
Oh,
the final
shit.
pick by Wale and Miguel.
Oh my god. What a throwback.
Yeah. Like I said, this is one of those records, man, that I have stopped playing since 2011. It's one of the first kind of, sultry, sexy R&B songs I think I really liked. And yeah, I think that this is just a nice end to the song. It feels like the end of the night, everyone kind of going home and with their significant others and with the love of and just kind of going about their day. So yeah, I think Lotus Flower Bomb is a nice way to break the loop of this Divine Boogaloo to end the night. So
that's definitely a vibe.
That's the vibe I'm on.
Dang, I'm excited to listen to yours.
Yeah, man, definitely. Let me know, on a scale of 1 to 10, how dancey you got from. Super excited to listen to this one myself. So
definitely a vibe. All right. Okay.
Where are you going with this one? I think these are your last.
I have.
No, you got one more pick after this.
Yes. All right. Okay. I'll leave track 9 to be my last pick because. Okay. So for my back-to-back, track number 3 will be Had to had to throw my boy in there. Thundercat. We have Fair Chance with Thundercat featuring Ty Dolla $ign and Lil B.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard this one. I'm
Really
excited to go and check this one out.
Yeah, this one's definitely a vibe, but it kind of is. This was mainly I needed a way to get from Self Control to Solange, and I felt like Thundercat was that bridge. You know, he kind of is pretty subdued. It's really chill, still very vibey, all live instrumental, and then that Ty Dolla $ign vocals. I mean, it kind of carries us. He kind of rides between Frank Ocean vocals and Solange vocals, so I felt like it kind of is a nice progression there. But nah, this album,
my God,
hell yeah!
I was just listening to it back right now. Wow. Okay, wow, guys, you guys are in for something special with this album, man. I can't wait for it.
Yeah, but check out "It Is What It Is" by Thundercat. It won a Grammy. One of the best albums from 2020. One of my favorite albums, like funk albums ever to come out in this past few years. So shout out Thundercat. He was one of my top artists last year at Spotify Wrapped. So had to throw him on the track list.
Love it. There you go. Yeah. How are you want to cap off this back to back?
Oh yes. Okay.
Right.
And I'm gonna give away my track 8. Yes. Track 8. My last Daniel Caesar track. Shout out Daniel Caesar. I have not as much of a deep cut, but from his album before Case Study, Freudian, we have Loose. I don't know if you remember. But this one is a really, I guess it's kind of a deep cut on the album itself. But this one is kind of that really big instrumental moment. It's very dramatic, and then it ends in this kind of like very melancholic way, similar to like a Frank Ocean track, where it kind of is like this really emotional moment, and then it ends with like he kind of like his vocals sound like they're pitched in a way it's like a voicemail or something like that. Yeah. And so I wanted to go from kind of still riding the high from Life of the Party, more upbeat, got the Kanye, the Andre 3000 verse, leading into a more like kind of peak moment, the climax, the emotional climax of this album with Daniel Caesar. And then hopefully we'll lead into my last track, which will kind of be that closer that finally brings us back to SZA. But I'll leave it for the last round to reveal my final pick, and I feel like you'll like my final choice because I think we have some personal connection to it.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm like nervous right now. I'm like, are you about to like expose me right now? Like,
it's
the song that played when we revealed your son. You know, like we're talking about Teddy Magnus. Let's talk about your son.
It's from the OurThoughts EP. It's I forget the names of all the tracks we even made.
Is it the one where I call out my
your ex? Yeah.
Going too fast, like that Audi he got you.
Oh shit. What is that song called? Oh my god.
Oh man.
I forget.
Wish You Well.
Wish You Well
is the name of that.
Yeah.
Oh my god. If you guys want to go,
it's a book of Genesis. That's what it is.
Yeah, I almost don't know if I want to promote it. So I'm just gonna say go check out the OurThoughts EP. It's in a playlist.
Yes.
On our channel somewhere.
We're not gonna link it, but if you can find it, you'll find it. All right.
Yeah. If you'll.
Some of you have found it.
Yeah, you'll see a goated moment in OurThoughts history for sure.
Good times.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So with my picks, my last couple picks here, 2 and 6. Which one do I want to? Okay. So I'll reveal. I'll get second song out the way.
Okay.
This song it's a song by Bryson Tiller. It's not one of his hit songs, even though I think I've heard a lot of people say like it. And I really just wanted this fits because I want it on. I feel like it fits.
Say that one more time. You cut out. You wanted what?
Oh, I wanted a song. I just wanted this song because I really like it, and I think one of the most different songs he's done, and also it happens to fit this idea of the divine book.
Oh,
ladies and gentlemen, with track number 2, I want "Run Me Dry."
Oh man,
by Bryson Tiller. Again, it's that island bop.
Yeah,
gets you dancing a little bit, and coming from anywhere. You know, it's all about we can love anywhere, and then all of a sudden, "Run Me Dry." It's about him being with this girl that's just like constantly getting stuff from him, and going into 3005, which is about wanting to be with someone despite just because you don't want to be alone kind of thing. It's kind of that running theme of like, I'm with you forever, regardless of your flaws or whatever. But
Yeah.
and it's still like in line with the dancing themes. So if you're
Gotcha.
really looking into the lyrics, it it means something. But
Oh
it's
shit.
also just a really nice little dancing vibe for us. I'm gonna stop saying vibe. I promise. I'm sick of myself hearing it. I know you probably are.
No, that's smart though. I like how I like how you kind of even connected the themes with the lyrics of the songs. I feel like that's even deeper than more what I went through. But
Oh yeah, did I tell him on stream? I literally stood up till like 3 a.m. night getting this track list together. So I definitely did my homework. Same with Matt. So
yeah,
I'm excited for you guys to hear your guys' reaction to these albums.
yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
I guess I'm on my last pick. Wow.
Yeah, let's hear it.
The
Track
journey
6.
we've gone on, man.
The middle.
All right, so track
Pretty much
6.
the middle of the track list.
Yeah. So I guess I'll wait until the very end to like pitch you guys what kind of the format of this album is. But I'll just say my last pick, man. Track number 6. This is kind of it's not a deep cut, but this is a certified. It's actually the opposite of a deep cut. It's like his hit
Way
single.
too sexy.
Yes, it's way too sexy. I just feel like
Yep.
coming off of Nights and how intimate
Oh,
that is,
yeah,
I want
yeah.
something to lighten the mood, or no, something to bring the drama, the tension up, and be like, yo,
Let's
I'm
go back to
actually way too
being.
sexy.
We need a corny track on here. All right, Nights was too too artsy.
Yeah, we need some radio hits here. We need some streams. You need to bump up the streams a little bit. Now, so this one is a certified hood classic. If you guys locked into like 2K16, y'all have heard this song back and forth all the time. Literally the intro track every single time you open the game. Ladies and gentlemen, I keep saying that, but Come and See Me will be my 6th pick, or will be track number 6. Party Next Door.
Oh man.
Featuring Drake.
I
like,
was looking for a Party Next Door track for my playlist.
Right? Yeah, when you talk about modern R&B,
yeah,
talk about The Weeknd, who I already said like I'm pick one because like we've talked about him today.
Goated. Curry says it's a goated choice.
Yes,
I'll have to
you.
agree.
Yeah, Party Next Door is right up there, man. With
Hell yeah.
in terms of we're talking about the 2010s R&B, I think that this, if we're going from Nights, so I guess I'll explain it right now. So yeah, how I wanted the album to be is like the first half is like you're in that dancing mood, you're in a party, and then as you transition, as you get into Nights, obviously the first half is that like acoustic guitar, lively vibe. Ooh, said I wasn't gonna use that word. Lively mood, and then obviously that beat switch happens and it goes into late night, spacey ambiance type thing, and then that kind of takes us through the rest of the album.
Okay.
Where now you have Come and See Me, you have the late night stuff, SZA, Passion Fruit is kind of like that last wave of the party where you're last call, any last call for dances, and then yeah, you guys go home to Dynamite and kind of where my track list goes. So
that's crazy.
There you go.
Josh says that Fantano is giving both of us 10s. So I'll have to agree, bruh. I can't wait to listen to that.
I don't know if he's giving mine a 10. He just doesn't like vibey music. So
No.
I think he refuses to give like Weeknd a 10.
He's like, this is a strong 4. Sorry.
Yeah, strong 7.
Yeah.
7.5. All right, so where you?
Okay.
Man, this last pick.
My last pick.
This was gonna be kind of a climactic moment, a nice way to round off the album. What are you feeling for track number 9?
This is a track from an artist that is very close to us, that we have personal connection to, and is actually an OurThoughts alumni. And one of my favorite tracks from this artist, we have Honest by Jay Weil, the man. Our first ever interview on the OurThoughts podcast was with Jay Weil, so go check him out on Spotify. But this song is amazing. I remember I listened to this song when somebody said that Jay Weil sounds exactly like Frank Ocean, and someone sent me this song, and I was like, shit, yeah, he sounds exactly like Frank Ocean.
Like literally, yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to hear that, listen to this track. But I felt like this one going straight into 20 something was like perfect because they're both just it's just vocals and an instrument. There's no crazy production. It's like just them and a guitar. So I felt like from this really high moment from Life of the Party to Lose by Daniel Caesar, and then going into like more chill indie, that laid back kind of intimate R&B to kind of round us out to close out the track list. But yeah,
Wow.
that is my album.
There you go. There you go, guys. I love that we both went different ways with it.
Yes.
In terms of like,
Here I have
mine is.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say mine is like very, you know, it's just kind of all about the ambiance of
Yes.
about playing it in an atmosphere and getting people moving and dancing. And then yours is like this very intimate character piece almost like
Yeah.
it really feels like a movie or like an arc. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what our listening experiences are with these
Yeah.
albums.
I have my I made my playlist here, and I have the little
Oh
album cover. So
yeah.
we'll link this maybe after the stream.
No, we can do that right now actually. If you guys want to
perfect.
go ahead and here, let me put my album cover on
Okay.
it, and then but go ahead and put yours in the link right now.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna send you the link. Here is mine, called Complexity. Give it a listen. Add it to your Spotify. Definitely, as you can see, we spent a lot of time crafting these track lists. But yeah, that's mine.
here.
I took that photo, by the way,
Oh yeah.
on the album cover. So I just thought it fit the vibe.
Hold on, is it? Let me take a look at it real quick. I didn't really get a good chance to. But yeah, can you send me that photo? I know I should probably be saying this after we record, but can you send me that photo so I can like make it a little album cover?
Yeah, I got you. I'll send it to you.
Perfect. Wow, that looks sick. You took that where at?
That was when I was in Hawaii. I took that on my film camera.
There you go. Damn. Yeah, you took a bunch of nice pictures on like the
Oof.
35 millimeter.
Bro,
Oh my God.
we're getting ratioed in our own chat, bro. Album
Yeah?
mid, Ed Sheeran better, L ratio.
I mean,
Both
you can't go
albums
wrong
mid.
with. Should have gone with Dark Times. I should have gone with.
Shit. Young
Bad
Boy
Habit.
better? No.
Young Boy is better than both of our albums. I'll give him that.
Damn. No Ed
Y'all
Sheeran.
are-
Automatic L. Sorry, y'all.
Damn. Here we go. Let me pull up mine. Okay, so I'm about to put mine in the chat if you guys want to save that. Boom. That Divine Boogaloo.
Definitely gonna save that right now.
Yeah. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just like a really nice, at the very least, hopefully it'll get you guys dancing a little bit.
Yeah.
But also it kind of is in line what I think what would be playing at the weekends, like whatever that disco dance floor that he's having that Divine Boogaloo.
I think yours is still private.
Oh, it's still private? Okay,
Yeah.
that's
Private album.
yeah. I didn't want to, I didn't want my to leak. So
Tracklist has been leaked. Yeah.
yeah. And boom, just made it public. There you go,
Awesome.
guys. Let us know. Maybe we'll wait till next week to poll it, because
Okay.
I don't know if a lot of people have listened to some of these deeper cuts. So we can wait till next week to poll you guys and ask like which album do you prefer.
Okay.
So let's do that. But yeah, go ahead and make your final pitch. Your final pitch to the people regarding your album, why they should vote for you, any context to your album.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Final pitch. This album is meant to be played when you're just feeling a little introspective, when you want to when something happened and you need something to keep you company during those moments. And also if you just need like an interesting experience sonically. I feel like all of these albums, since I chose them based on their the fact that they are all live instrumental, there's nothing too like too spacey. It's all kind of like grounded and emotional. I felt like I wanted to tap into that side of R&B, the more kind of alternative, modern twist, kind of like modern artists going back and doing purely instrumental albums. I feel like is kind of a main common theme, or like something that's been pretty popular recently, and so I kind of wanted to tap into that. So yeah, let me know if you guys like it, and put on a little bit of a crossfade when you listen to it, because it does flow nicely. And yeah.
Okay. Dope. Yeah, there you go. There you go. With mine, like I said before, oh
No,
no,
he's dead.
I'm dead. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on here. Let me go back to my shitty ass camera. Damn, that sucks. All right, so now we know the battery life of this camera.
Right. R.I.P.
Damn,
Cesco,
okay.
y'all. He was taken by the void. Finally, it's been trying to take him so many times. Oh, we're back. Okay, he's alive.
Yeah, back to season 4 vibes. I know.
Yeah, that's okay.
But yeah, so with mine, Divine Boogaloo, I was really in love with the idea of, this like eternal dance, this dance you have with the love of your life that, you kind of have until you transition into the afterlife. And I just kind of wanted to kind of paint that picture and kind of make it vivid and, give you something that when in Dawn FM, when you listen to that album, when he mentions that you have like an image of what that is and what kind of music, what the room would look like. So yeah, this album is kind of just something light on the surface, like obviously Anywhere, Run Me Dry, they're kind of fun songs. But if you like check out the lyrics, they kind of have a running theme of like just being devoted to another person, maybe to your detriment, to your personal detriment, and kind of just like that eternal love and all that stuff. So yeah, again, just wanted to really paint that picture of that Divine Boogaloo, and just at the end of the day, just get some music for you guys to dance to.
Yeah.
I know I've been a very strong proponent for sad boy music, but why not break
Not
the
this
mold a little
time.
bit?
Yeah.
And yeah, there you go. There's our 2010s R&B album. We might do some like 90s R&B album, 80s rap if you guys want to do it. I saw Christian did had a nice like a suggestion where we have like a wheel and we like spin it, and each round maybe could be a different, like we have to pick a different artist or whatever.
Yeah,
we'll
that.
Play around with that.
I like the idea of a spinning wheel.
Yeah,
something like
a little
that.
randomness to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe that'll be where we go.
Okay.
Like a little random.
Sure. To pick the next artist, I'm down with that.
Let's do it. Okay, cool.
Thank you, Christian.
Yo, Christian, you've been killing it with the suggestions. Damn, I'm used now to like looking at this camera, and then but that's dead. So damn. Okay, interesting. So yeah, we'll keep that in mind next time.
For sure.
Curry says 90s R&B. Sure.
90s R&B. Yeah, maybe we'll do a mix between genres and artists and see what we land on.
Man, that'll be cool. Maybe it'll be like an assortment of like the wheel has just like a bunch of different prompts.
Then there's like a death one. There's always that one bad one that's like craft the perfect. What were we saying? The perfect DJ Khaled album, or the worst DJ Khaled album, like that we could think of. Crafting a Nav album or something.
Dude, that would be. Yeah. I was thinking each round we spin the wheel, and then from that, whatever we get is what we have to draft from. So like it'll be like, pick a song from like a Frank Ocean album, and then we'll have like that death prompt where it's like, now you got to pick a DJ Khaled song
to ruin your track list. Yeah.
And we just have to find a way to finagle a DJ Khaled track onto our album. So
from Self-Control to We the Best.
Yeah. See, yeah, there you go, Christian, man. You've been killing it with the suggestions.
Thank you.
Might have to
give you a producer credit.
Yeah.
For sure.
There you go. I mean, just like last time, we'll have a little post, social media post tomorrow about just with like these album covers, the track list. It'll be a lot of fun, and then we'll poll you guys, ask your guys' opinion, and I don't know. Is there anything else we want to say?
Um, no. Thank you guys for tuning in. Season 5 is here of Our Thoughts podcast. So, very excited for you guys to be along for this new era of the channel. Clearly, we've been revamped. Check out our Spotify playlist, our albums, and be sure to follow us on Twitter so you can vote for your favorite album. But yeah, other things we got to plug. Oh man, Our Thoughts Awards coming to you in 2 streams from now on the 24th, end of the month. Our Thoughts Awards gonna be a big event. Very excited to finally host that again, especially in this new format. But yeah, I don't know. Other things to look out for tonight. Potential Kendrick track coming in a couple hours. Like
An hour and a half,
bro,
potentially.
if
Like,
it's
wow.
I don't know, man. That could change everything. So
Monumental.
That-
You'll see us on Twitter for sure
Yeah.
if that happens.
I'll either be crying on Twitter complaining or I'll be hyped. So if you want to see which
Or
one
crying
I am,
on Twitter, hyped.
yeah, hype tears. Yeah,
Mhm.
go ahead and
Hype
follow us
tears.
below. But yeah, y'all, thank you again for coming through. And stay tuned for content you'll be seeing next week. We have a lot of fun videos in the works. So again, appreciate you. And final word, anything to say to the people before we let them go?
No, I have nothing. Just we're just gonna have a lot of fun season 5, man. It's gonna be so
Yes.
much fun. You guys are gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun. I don't know. Have a good night, y'all.
We popping
See
off.
y'all next week.
All right. Peace out, y'all. I can end it like a real video. Watch.
Oh.